My competitors think I have a 10-person team, but in reality, I'm just one guy with an AI employee. When you're a solo founder, the job title... We're going back. We're going back to the old school. Way back in the day.
Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. We back at it over here. Saw this, which is pretty funny. To start off with this.
Chinese customers. So I was gonna get some beef for dinner tonight, and I saw this. So what used to be here is American beef, but now, as you can see, it says Australian beef. And I did look around. I couldn't find one single pack of beef from America. So I guess China just stopped buying beef from America and it went straight to Australia. So the whole idea that China is hurting because of the American tariffs, well, they're not, because they're not as dependent on the US. In fact, only 18% of Chinese imports come from America. And for stuff like beef and soy, they can just go somewhere else easily. So I guess I'm having Australian beef for dinner tonight instead of American beef. And honestly, because of the food quality, I probably trust Australian beef better. And this box of beef right here is 50 RMB, which is about $7 US. So to answer the question, China ain't hurting. And if anything, I think we're probably doing even better because now that we are better beef, that tastes better and at a better price. So thank you, Trump, for that.
Taste is better and a better price. Thanks to Trump for that. Chinese ain't phased over her. Chinese ain't phased. She said the beef quality is better and the prices are lower. Ouch. Them tariffs is not hidden. Let's hear her go through that again. She got Australian beef. I find it interesting that they have to import meat. But I guess in a place that's so densely populated, I guess they don't have much agriculture and much livestock. But yo, these tariffs, they're not hidden.
Hello from China. So I'm in a grocery store right now, and I wanted to show you how the American tariffs are affecting Chinese customers. So I was gonna get some beef for dinner tonight, and I saw this. So what used to be here is American beef.
First of all, there's no fat on that beef. I don't know what's going on there.
But now, as you can see, it says Australian beef. And I did look around. I couldn't find one single pack of beef from America. So I guess China just stopped buying beef from America and
That's the thing. A lot of people think these tariffs are going to bring in a lot of money to the United States. But a lot of countries are just choosing not to even buy with them. I can tell you, I'm speaking from a Canadian perspective. Canadian government is not phased. Canadian government's going to get a lot of their goods elsewhere. Canada has the upper hand with a lot of the electricity trade, the steel. I don't know. I don't know too much about it on the international level, but not looking good. Not looking like the tariffs be hitting. So let's get into this first body cam video. I don't know what is happening here with these ladies. What is happening? This is prime American culture right here, let me tell you.
An officer investigates an alleged fight between a group of females that occurred at a zoo. The zoo is now closed, and that same group of females is trying to get a ride home from their sister, who is currently parked inside the zoo's premises.
So someone is picking you guys up?
Yes,
Where's your ride?
She's on the phone. You want to talk to her?
I don't need to talk to them. Where's your ride at?
What?
Okay. I just got here. Why are you yelling at me? I'm trying to help you out.
I'm sorry. She right in the front of the building. She said that's where she dropped us off. That's right where she dropped us off.
Car.
It's a white Nissan Altima.
Okay, calm down.
I'm calm. I don't have to be calm. I'm not hurting you.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you. So it's a white sedan coming to pick you guys up?
No, it's a Nissan Altima 2013. Do you hear her? Do you hear her? You hear her, right? You hear her, right?
Yeah, I hear her. I'm
so
done
just
talking
open
to
the
you.
gate and let us through.
No, I'm not going to open the gate because the zoo's closed. Hold on.
Why? Do you hear her?
Is the sedan over there?
Yeah.
Is the sedan over there? Okay, let me go. Okay, let me go get the sedan. Let me go get the sedan. I'll be back. Are they still parked over there?
Yeah. If I hop this fence, I'm gonna be wrong.
If you hop this fence, I'm gonna arrest you.
You ain't gonna do shit to me. Then you ain't gonna do shit to me. If I hop this fence, then what? You hear my sister on the phone right now.
She said she right in front of the building. We just need to walk over there and get over there to her.
Okay, how about this? Instead of you guys going all the way over there because it's a long walk and it's like 40 degrees out, we're gonna go get that sedan. We'll bring it around.
You're not about to do shit. We finna hop in your car. Y'all about to take us to the car or what? I don't give a fuck about that.
The person picking the group up in the white sedan arrives.
Hey there, how's it going?
Off rip, homegirl is aggressive as hell. You already know this is going to go left because she is aggressive as hell. So you got a lot of Americans that they don't trust the police. I don't care what culture you're coming from. A lot of people don't trust the police. I personally don't trust the police much myself. You know, I mean, I've been the victim of crime, of criminal activity. I know the police aren't trying to help nobody, you know. If you get stuff stolen or you get, burglary, been burglarized several times, and you may think, the police will come and try to solve the crime. Not so. It's mostly for an insurance claim. You get the paperwork done and you get your insurance done. But the police, I don't know, they don't serve much of a purpose in many situations. A lot of the time, too little, too late. If you're in an active altercation, you can't be dialing 911 waiting for the police to show up. By the time they get there, the beef done.
Yeah.
Charleston White talking about calling the police. I don't know if I agree with Charleston White on that one.
They're all right there.
Okay.
All right, real quick, do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
what?
Was there like a fight? So the reason we're here today is that apparently there might have been like some verbal altercation between some possible friends or family members or something like that. Do you have an ID on you, just so make
No,
sure?
I don't. I'm her sister, and I'm just trying to get her out of here, and I don't do post.
Yo, what's with people not carrying ID? Zero ID. Gotta carry at least one piece of ID. Come on.
Please, so I don't want to be
It's 2025 out here.
extra. So just
No, that's fine. I'll get you out of here. Okay. What's a good last name for you, ma'am?
Why do you need my name to come and pick up my sister? I don't understand.
Because now I'm having an interaction with you. That was a possible fight.
Right, but
okay?
you don't need my name
Yes,
to come and get my sister. No, you don't. That's no, you don't need
Ma'am,
my name.
all I do is then
Come
get
on, man. Y'all need to come on because I don't got time for
Ma'am,
all
hold
this.
on.
dead
Right here, this one too. This lady, same deal. She's pretty hostile. She's not trying to hear nothing. The cop so far is being quite patient, I would say. You see he's got his hand up. That's he's in a reassuring stance. He's in a defensive stance. He's not trying to have this boil over more than it should. But she's not having it. And the thing is, this is a matter of education, because when people are properly educated on how to deal with police, it doesn't matter if you're doing right or wrong. The police are there, they're like the front lines of law enforcement, if you will. Your problem is not with the police. Your beef is not with the police. They can't prove you guilty. So your best bet when you're dealing with police is just let them do their job, get through with it, get home as quick as possible, and if you need to go to the courts and settle your business, you do that. But a lot of people think that, the streets are the courtroom. They start arguing it out back and forth with the police. And police are not trained for that. Police, they're trained to, shoot first, ask questions later.
ass. My kids is in the car, and I'm
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here in a few minutes. All I need is your name, and that's really about it. Okay, ma'am, we're not doing
I'm
this.
just come around. What? Don't.
Hold on.
You don't need to follow me.
Hold on, just hold on.
I
I'm
am
trying to
holding
get
on.
you
I've
out
been
of
sitting
here.
here for 10 minutes, sitting here looking for them. I don't
Okay.
need. I don't need nothing. I'm just gonna come out and go around. Don't matter.
Hold on, ma'am.
I don't
I'm telling
need
you right
to
now,
hold
do
on.
not do that.
Don't touch me.
Hold on.
Why did you
Wait,
See, he's still here. He's trying to reassure her. You can see his hands. She's already coming out with the "don't touch me." I see a lot of women saying that on these body cam interactions. It's always the "don't touch me, don't touch me." I don't know where they think they're gonna get with this "don't touch me," but this is a police officer. If he's gonna apprehend you, he's gonna apprehend you. He's gonna touch you. He's not waiting for you to tell him, "Okay, it's fine. It's fine to cuff me now. It's fine to arrest me." This whole "don't touch me" I find pretty comical.
Hey,
Ma'am?
I'm gonna get them the body.
Hey,
Why do you
we're
need
having this
my
car
name?
stepping on. Hold on, let me just get your name because there was a possible altercation. Okay, Tiffany,
Yep.
hold on.
Okay, you can let me in my car. My kids is in here. Come on, man.
Okay.
For real.
Do not leave.
Shh, got her kids in the car. Oh boy.
The group of females behind the fence somehow find a way to open the gate.
Why need to come in my car? What is you taking my place for?
Damn, they must have picked the lock.
You don't need to do none of that. I
Can I
don't
just get your
understand.
ID?
For what?
Because
I
I'm
don't
having an
have it.
interaction with
I
you.
don't have it. I don't have
I'm
it.
having an
On the reels, she is not obliged to provide identification right here. So there's that. At the moment she's not being detained. It would be courteous of her to provide an identification, right? But she doesn't have to show ID. But it's about the demeanor. It's about how she's being very aggressive. So she seems guilty. You could be guilty as hell, but you don't need to act like this. A lot of people are innocent and they act like this. It goes left.
I don't have it.
What's your middle initial?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it, right?
What's your date of birth, ma'am?
Why? Now you just said you need my name. Why do you need all of that? I'm trying to my kids are in the car.
I'm confused on why you
Why do I need to
all
get
this
my
shit down
information?
with me right now.
You don't need to grab my door.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna pull
We're not
on you.
leaving
You don't
yet.
need to. Okay.
We're not
You don't need
leaving
to
right
grab my door.
So what happened here is there was apparently a fight inside the zoo. I find it pretty ironic that this took place at a zoo. But there was a fight at the zoo. These girls were involved, and well, not the driver. The driver's coming to pick up her friends. But the girls that were on the other side of the gate, they were involved, and they ended up getting locked in the zoo somehow. It was just a bad look all around. How you get locked in a zoo? So now they somehow managed to open the gate. So now her friends have joined her back at the vehicle.
Kids are in the car. I need to keep them warm, bro. Come on, man. I don't wanna, bro. My car is in park. You see my hands? Can I close my door? I'm
Yes,
cold.
okay.
My kids are in here.
Can I talk to either you?
I'm talking to.
She keeps saying her kids are in the car. This is another thing. This woman, this is no type of example that you should be leading for your children. I don't know how old her kids are. We didn't see them yet, but just imagine the trauma, right? And this becomes generational now. We don't know what this woman experienced when she was a young girl with her mama, right? So this is how the cycle repeats. You can't be showing out like this in front of your children. How do you think they're going to think that they should behave in front of police? How do you think they're going to engage with police? How do you think they're going to view police? Right? I don't care if you trust the police or not. You can't treat them in an aggressive manner because you know how they be trained to they TTG. Cops trained to go.
One
talking
the
to
red
you, but I'm
outside.
trying to get the fuck out of here. I don't do police. I just said that.
Okay, I understand it. Look, I'm not. You're not gonna get in trouble, okay? That's not work.
I know I'm not gonna get in trouble. I didn't do
Okay?
shit.
Ma'am, can I just talk to you outside over there? Is that okay?
Oh my God! Now you need to talk to her. Like,
Okay.
man, come on. I don't have time.
I gotta talk to her now. Then that's it. Can I just talk to you over there?
What's the deal?
Okay, let's go over there. Let's go over here, ma'am.
I don't want to step on someone.
See, these cops are being very patient because, again, these are women. This is quite a natural female response, a very emotional response. She's not really weighing the whole situation here. But you see a lot of men. You see, with feminized men, they start acting like this with police. You know, it's a feminine response to be very, emotional and aggressive in a high pressure situation. So you see the difference between how police treat women when they behave like this versus men. And that tells you that one of them is more likely to behave like this, or one of them gets more of an extension of patience because of female nature, right? That's just normal. If a man was acting like this, he would already be up on the car, up on the hood, getting cuffed, getting detained. Because they'll detain a dude before they figure out what's going on. They're not letting you stroll around the car like this.
Okay, we'll talk right here. I'm trying to get you out of there. Okay, the reason we're here today is that there's a possible altercation.
I'm just sitting down.
Okay, so was there anything going on? I'm gonna speak to you about.
No, we just argued. We didn't fight. We didn't know. We argued. Okay, they told us to leave. We left. We went out here. We sat out here.
Okay, you guys, it was a family verbal altercation.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it was, right?
We wasn't arguing with other people. It was all within us.
So was anyone injured during this?
No.
Is anyone in medical attention?
Anybody look injured? Like, this is crazy.
No, we good.
Yes. Yeah, we can close the door. Hold on, make sure the blanket. I want to make sure the blanket doesn't get caught, okay? Okay. So no one needs medical attention?
No.
You don't gotta come over here. Why did y'all bring all these police?
They argued. Nobody got to fight.
Okay, so what I have to do real quick, I gotta go to my computer, I gotta type a few things, I'll come back and I'll let you know that you guys are okay to go, okay?
Man, y'all don't need to do all that.
Hold on. Like I said before, I'm gonna go to my squad, I gotta put a few things, I'm gonna come back and I'll let you guys go. Hold on.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
They already know these chicks are going to jail. If they got back up, they trying to get rid of these girls one time. They already know they sending these girls to jail.
Through the gate. While the officer gets in his car to type up his report, the suspects close up their car doors and windows.
Alright, let's get her out. Which one?
Hot box.
Driver? She doesn't want to listen. Get out of the car. Break the window. Ma'am, step out of the car.
How did that happen? How did they escalate so quickly? You see, they must have got someone's ID. Someone has a warrant, because the fact that they dispatched backup and now they're threatening to break the window. I mean, mind you, they rolled up the window, but she said she was chilly. She wanted to keep the kids warm. So, giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Step out of the car. Roll the window down or we're going to break it. Okay, roll the window down or it's going to get broken. Roll the window down. Ma'am, stop talking. All right, Weber, heads up.
So now they are refusing to roll the windows down. That's a different issue.
Ma'am, this is your last chance. You are now under arrest for obstructing. Cover your eyes. I'm taking it. All right.
See, they're so cordial with women. I like that, He said, cover your eyes. He's about to bust her window. He's like, cover your eyes. Who is she on the phone with? Who are these people always on the phone with? There's always someone on the phone. You're in a mid-police interaction. You're on the phone yelling. That's crazy. Either yelling on the phone or live streaming. Like, what is going on? Pay attention to the situation at hand.
Obstructing right now. Outside the car.
Please don't touch me.
Another one with the don't touch me. This is wild.
Stop resisting. You want to get sprayed? You want to get sprayed? Step outside right now.
My baby's already in here. I don't have nothing to do with it. We want to do but go. Here we go.
You can't go yet.
This is crazy. Could you imagine doing this in front of your children? These people are
Oh.
Your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Grab her phone.
Yo, these girls are wild. They going to jail. Yo, she's putting up a good fight. I'll give her that. That's crazy.
Get back. Get back in the car.
Bro, she didn't do nothing.
Taking it off of you.
For what?
Chill out, because you can't have it while you're in custody.
I'm not in custody for what? My baby's there.
No resisting obstructing.
I didn't do shit.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Why is he grabbing me like this?
Roll to your side, your right side. You want an ambulance? Can you sit up? You want an ambulance?
He's grabbing me. I really didn't do nothing.
You're not in trouble. You're the only one cooperating right now.
Okay,
Just
but I
separate
just
the
seen
other
him here. I just seen him put his hands on my friend.
You're not under arrest. You're detained right now just because of what's going on. Because I don't want you freezing. I'm going to place you in the rear of the squad. You're not under arrest. You're just detained at the moment. Okay?
I don't have no record. I never been in the back of a police car. I never shit, dude. I don't have no type of record or nothing.
I know you don't. Okay? You're not under arrest. You're just detained. Okay?
I don't want to go in your car, bro.
All right. Sit in the car. Put your feet all the way in. Put your feet all the way in.
My kid, can I just view my kid?
Nope.
Can I just view my kid?
No, you
That's
can just
all
go all
I'm
the way in.
asking.
You need
Can
to
I
go
just
all
view
the way
my
in right
kid?
now.
Can I just view my kid?
Sit in the car. You're not kidding.
This is such a bad look. Just imagine the trauma that these kids are going to go through. Kids remember all these things. These type of things. These kids are cooked.
Can you sit? No, she punched me in the face.
You see me sitting here treating with respect. You a bitch.
Nothing's gonna happen to you. I was the one you were talking to initially, right? Do you want to sit in mine? Do you want to sit in mine? Okay, let's go sit in my car.
I want to go there.
All right. Okay. You have anything on you?
No. Can I just close my door? I'm not room.
Yeah. Okay, we can get those off. She doesn't need to be in here. Are these on you? You took these?
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna do. I just
Okay,
view my
did she sit the
kid.
cuffs?
I'm cold.
You gotta move your knee. She's gotta be in cuffs. She was resisting hard.
I didn't resist.
Yes, she was. Just assaulting. Hold on. Let's come with. Okay. Do you want to sit in your car? Do you want to sit in the car? Okay, let's go sit in the car.
I ain't punching me in the face.
You did.
I
I watched.
swung.
I watched you do it. You did.
I swung.
She goes, I didn't punch you in the face. I swung.
Watched you.
I
do it.
swear, look, dude, are you listening to me?
Yeah, and I saw what you
swear,
did.
right?
You're full of
I
shit.
swear. All right, just shut the f up talking to me. Listen,
stand
I'm
up?
gonna stand up for y'all.
Thank you.
But look, I'm not begging. I swung on him. I swung on him. And y'all can't sit up here and tell me that y'all want to do the same for.
Perfect example of what I was saying. This is not the time. These chicks are. You don't talk to the police. The police get in your face. If this happens, the last thing you want to do is be talking this much. I don't understand what people think is going to happen. Like they're going to let you go, or it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you.
Y'all play.
Give me weapons on you or anything?
All right, I don't got shit on me but my phone. Well, no, I don't got my phone. I got it in my pocket though. Just checking my pocket. I'm respectful as fuck.
The fighter. No. Just all turn right.
Hey guys.
These poor kids, yo.
Hey, what's your name? Hey guys. Hey, what's your name, buddy?
Okay, let's go sit with your nephew right now. Okay. Okay, just sit with them. Okay.
You're all right, buddy. You're gonna be good, okay? I'm gonna close this door so that you stay warm, all right, bud? Here, let's put this over you. Make sure you're nice and warm, okay?
Yo, this is how people grow up hating police. This is the type of. I'm not fully blaming the police here, right? You know, they were pretty patient at the beginning, but it's just bad parenting. You know, I don't know. Parenting's not for everyone, but this is just. Even if you're, under duress, you're uncomfortable, you can't be showing out like this in front of your children. Unless you just straight up don't care. A lot of people don't care or they don't think about it. But this is traumatic for your children. This is unbelievable.
You're a little cold, buddy, all right? So make sure you're nice and warm, all right, bud? I'm gonna close this door.
I understand my people wasn't cooperating, but it was off the fact that she really was not here the whole time.
The
Like,
driver, right?
Yeah,
She
like
was just picking you guys up.
Like how old is that child? Under 3 years old? It's like a 3-year-old. That kid's going to remember this. And I'm sure it's not the only interaction that this child has had or will have. So this is wild.
and just coming into all of this, like she was hostile because she really didn't have nothing to do with it. So
Okay.
I just like the whole situation got way bigger
No,
than what it was.
I
Like,
understand. These bucks have to go back on you. Okay? So can you turn around, please? So we're gonna have to struggle with you like we did before.
y'all didn't have to show me already.
Okay, so you're gonna let us put them on ice this time?
I don't know why the fuck I'm
Step
here.
forward, I told you.
Right, but that don't got nothing to do with me. Bro, that don't got nothing to do with me. Put them on, put them on.
That's all I'm saying.
Right, y'all busted my motherfucking window and everything because that has nothing to do with me. You're putting them on me. They're tight. I can't take them off. You see?
Stop moving.
You don't have to do that.
Yes,
Stop
I
putting
do.
hands off of me, bro. I'm not fucking hitting this man.
Stop at the lock
Bro,
so don't get
they're not.
tighter.
They're not. They're
No,
not.
they're not.
Yes, they are, bro. I can feel it on my ankle, on my fucking wrist.
Yeah, I
It's
can
tight.
double lock them so
Right,
it's
okay. So
tighter.
this is what y'all gotta do. So I can
Okay, so let me do it then.
right here, bro.
So let me do it then.
Okay, so y'all should have been did that. Y'all talking to the wrong person that was never even here. Y'all ain't finna
Y'all should have been to that. Yo, she is vexed. She's vexed. She's ticked.
pay for my motherfucking window and none of that shit. Like, this is ridiculous. Resisting arrest that I have
Put your
nothing
feet
to
in.
do with.
Put your feet in. Put your feet in.
Bro, I need to see my kids,
Put
bro.
your feet in.
I need to see my kids, bro.
You good? Yeah, she punched you in the face.
The driver, who was attempting to pick everyone up, was charged with resisting, obstructing, and disorderly conduct. She was also issued citations for operating a motor vehicle without a valid license and operating a motor vehicle without insurance. The female, who was acting aggressive from the very beginning, was charged with battery to peace officers, resisting, obstructing, and disorderly conduct. They are innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house
Unbelievable.
anywhere in or around the Ottawa area, including
The white officer, I get scared for my life. And I know you have a body cam, so yeah, due to the force, my head hit the floor. So if you guys could do the concussion test whenever this ambulance get here.
Hi, how you doing?
Was I speeding?
No, you weren't speeding. You don't have your back lights on.
They don't turn on, they're automatic. These are auto lights that come on.
Mhm.
So
Auto lights?
that's what's on right now.
Okay.
It only
You don't have any way to turn them on.
Yo, she
My
sounds
backlights?
wasted.
Yeah, so like
This chick sounds wasted.
a lot
when
of
I
times,
brake.
no, like your tail lights just aren't on at all. So when you brake your lights will activate, but like when you're just driving on the road regularly,
These are just auto lights. I don't really
Yeah.
know how to fix that.
okay. It sounds
That's-
if you twist it over,
Then
usually,
my brights are on.
yeah.
So
yeah,
and I don't
know how to
I
fix
don't
it.
think I'm
Every
allowed
car's-
to have my brights on when I'm
every
on the
car's
main
different.
street.
Yeah, you're not. But there's got to be a way to have your backlights on.
I mean, every car is not different. You basically twist forward to turn your lights on. If your high beams are on, you pull the click, one click forward. Your high beams are off. That simple. This chick is wasted.
I don't know.
Say, can you go ahead and put the car in park?
This is a rental car. This isn't even mine. If
Oh,
you looked
it's
at
not
my
yours?
plates already, this is a rental car.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have your license on you?
I have a state ID.
Okay. Can you put your car in park for me? Okay. And do you have your ID on you?
I have a state ID. Can you hand me my purse? The brown. No, the brown purse.
What are you guys out doing?
I'm taking them home right now.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know if it's in here, but
Okay, I can take. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I just came back. Okay, I don't have my state ID. I don't know if you can look it up.
Yeah, I can take down your name.
It's honestly so confusing. My car's so
Are you?
Yeah, I don't even. This isn't my car, so I barely
Yeah,
even know how to work
it happens. It happens.
Since it's a rental.
What's your first name
Jada, Jahda,
and your last name?
Davis, Davis.
You have a middle name?
R.
Okay.
Renee.
And what's your birthday? Okay.
Damn, they really putting out homegirl's whole name out here.
All right. And have you guys been
Yeah.
drinking?
No.
No, nobody's been drinking at all.
She
Okay.
just got off at Jim's.
Okay. It smells like alcohol.
Who's gonna say they've been drinking when they drive in?
In the car. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So if
We don't have any alcohol in the car.
I know. I'm saying if you have been drinking, it smells like somebody's been drinking. So that's why
Who's gonna say they've been drinking if they're at the wheel? Who?
I'm asking.
Okay.
All right. So you haven't had none of you have had anything
We
to
were
drink?
at a party.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna be right back with you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, 6 paid another unit. They were just, you could tell they're the ones in one of the back seats drunk for sure. And I tried to explain to the driver that I was like, somebody's been drinking in this car. And they're like, no, we haven't been drinking. So, and then- no, I didn't even ask because they just kept going off on, they kept telling me a bunch of stupid information that I didn't need to know. And the chick was like, oh, well, I don't have my ID on me. So she gave me her name and date of birth. Yeah. And then it's like dealer plates. She's like, well, this isn't my car. That's why the lights weren't on. And then she stopped like this. So, okay.
These police nowadays, they're not too sharp. Can they not tell that she's drunk? Is it just me that, I could hear when a chick is drunk? She's clearly drunk.
So I'm just gonna see if she'll do some tests for me.
Chicks like this will come out and hit on you on a night out. And you gotta know these chicks are drunk. A lot of the time, you start chilling with this chick, and she start running across the street or doing some crazy wild. You just met this chick, You don't need that. Don't meet any drunk chicks downtown in these streets.
All right. So, Jay, you said you had nothing to drink tonight, right?
No.
Okay. Would
None
you
of
mind
us-
just doing a few tests for me?
None of us. But you pull me over for lights. Isn't that a warning?
Might have to do with if you're not, frequenting a big city. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the lack of interaction with drunk hoses.
Me?
No, it can be a ticket.
I've gotten pulled over for my lights not being on, and I've sworn every
Yeah,
time that.
So at first she's saying, I can't figure it out because it's not my car. Now she's saying she's a repeat offender of not turning her lights on, which I believe. If she doesn't know how to use lights in one car, she likely does not know how to use lights in another car because the mechanism is quite similar across models and years. They like to keep that streamlined. You don't want to have someone buy a new car and they completely can't figure out the lights. That's ridiculous.
It's a warning.
It's a violation, so you can write somebody a ticket for it. Like I said, I want to, like I said, I can smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from
But
inside
you
your
pulled
guys'
me
car.
over for lights.
Yes, that's still a valid reason to stop you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that was just a warning because I've been pulled over for my lights before, and they've given me a warning for that because I looked it up and it said that that's not an actual
That's not.
I just looked it up I just looked it up on my phone.
She clearly drunk. You could tell. Well, personally, I could tell because I think she's slurring. But aside from that, she just said, "You can pull me over for that?" ? She's inquisitive of him being able to pull her over for lights being off. But then she mentions that she's been pulled over before for lights also not being on. So this is a deception. She's not trying to lie here, but she's just wasted and she doesn't realize she's saying two conflicting things here. She's saying you can't pull me over for that, but I've been pulled over in the past for that. I think she's conflating getting a ticket with being pulled over here, but that's someone who's wasted. She's not following her line of logic. She's not following her.
Okay, what
I
is
can
it?
show you.
Okay.
They just said that that's not an
I
actual.
haven't been to police training. I don't know the IBC or anything.
Can I show you? It just
show
told me that
show
that's
me
not.
what it is. It says you have to have 2 lights activated, 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
So my lights didn't come on in the back.
I
What do you
explained
mean
that
by
to you. They weren't on.
what is that like? What do you mean by lights?
Your lights were not on in the back.
When
That
I
means that
braked?
nobody could see you when you were driving down the road if they were behind you. And it's all recorded on camera. So
Okay. I guess
Okay.
I'm just trying to.
Do people not know how vehicles operate? Just like when I brake, you have brake lights at night. You also have the running lights. You have the tail lights that are on, and they get brighter when you brake. Do people not know that? There should like how do people get a license and they don't know these basic things about an automobile? It's unbelievable. How you letting these people drive?
Confused, but all of us can step out. for a
nope, I
minute.
just need you to step out because you're the one driving.
Okay.
Okay, you haven't had anything to drink, right?
No, I mean we went to
No, I mean
a party, but I don't think that anything that we were like containing or anything like that has us under the influence as being drunk.
Okay.
under the influence as being drunk. Yo, I would be such a good cop. They would never hire me. They have strict requirements for intelligence level. I'll uproot. I'll be defunding from the interior. But I would be such a good cop because this is like, I feel like I'm looking at a 5-year-old. You know when a 5-year-old tries to lie? That's how I feel when I'm looking at this type of situation with a drunk chick.
How old are you?
Or 0.8, right?
0.08? Yeah.
0.8. 0.08.
Yeah.
And you're how old?
20.
20? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so just come over here with me. We're going to get out of the roadway here. Before I start, do you have any problems with your eyes or any abnormalities or anything like that? Any colored
I think I have
contacts?
20/20 vision.
You think you have 20/20 vision? Okay. All right. So do me a favor. I'm going to just stand here real quick. I'm going to turn these lights off, okay? Okay, but no other medical conditions that you see a doctor for or anything like that?
Like Lexapro,
What's that?
depression.
Oh, okay, like antidepressant
Depression. Damn. It's too bad. She was good looking too.
medicine? Okay. How many do you take, like Xanax or anything like that?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay. Are you taking that right now?
Yeah. She on them Zans.
Yeah.
When's the last time you took it?
Today.
Okay. What time?
8 a.m.
Okay.
Not trying to, pharma shame anybody here.
Okay.
15 milligrams.
Okay. And you said you were at a party. You drank a little bit though. Is that what you said? Okay. How much did you drink?
Not enough to be drunk.
Okay. All right. So just really quick, I'm going to run you through some tests to make sure you're good to drive. All right.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a little slope here. So I want to do the test right over here. I just have to turn these lights off. All right. The first test I'm going to do, I'm going to check your eyes. So can you take your hat off for me?
Yeah. Oh, my hair's not in.
Okay. And you're not wearing colored contacts, right?
Mm-mm.
Anything like that?
Nothing
okay.
like that.
So feet, heels,
I
and
have a
toes
lazy
together.
eye, but that's about
okay.
it.
All right. That's fine. Feet, heels, toes together, arms down your side, just like this. Okay. Don't do anything until I tell you to.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to check your eyes. I want you to look at the top of my pen. I want you to keep your head still and follow the top of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay.
No lie. I would not pass this sober.
All right. And then the next part of the test we're going to do is a walking test. Okay.
Can I put this back?
Yep. You can put your hat back on. You don't have problems walking?
Nope.
Any like back, leg, neck issues or anything like that?
Scoliosis, that's it. My
Okay.
back.
But
Her neck, her back.
nothing that doesn't prevent you from walking like
I
straight line
walk
or
a little
anything.
bit on my tiptoes. That's about it.
Okay. All right. So just again, I'm going to read a set of instructions to you. Okay. I'll demonstrate the test and then I'll let you know when you can start. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what I want you to do is put your right foot in front of your left foot with your right heel touching your left toe and your arms down to your sides. Perfect. Hold that position for me. Do not begin until I tell you to. Do you understand? Once you begin, don't stop until you've completed the test. Keep your arms at your sides at all times. Watch your feet at all times and count your steps out loud. When I say begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line, turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. I want you to make your turn by keeping your front foot on the line and then use your other foot to turn yourself around with several small steps. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that.
Bro, she looks lost. Bro, I would fail this sober, I'm telling you. That's too much instruction right there. Too much instruction.
For you real quick, it'll look just like this, okay? Just did 3 for demonstration because if I was to do the whole thing, I would walk past you.
Okay.
So you're going to do
You want to stop?
Yep. Well, you'll do 9 down and back, like I explained. But
Okay.
the only thing different from what I showed you was I only did 3 steps. So
Okay.
you'll do 9. Okay.
Can I start whenever?
Yep. You can go ahead and start.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. You can go ahead and turn around and do 9 back.
Okay. Does this first one count as one?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I would fail this sober. This is great. I would like to see majority of people do this sober. I don't think many adults could do this sober.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. The last part of the test we're going to do is the one-leg stand, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Serena, do you have a watch on you? I forgot to put mine on. Don't do anything until I tell you to. Do you understand? When I tell you to, raise either foot of your choice parallel to the ground, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Keep both legs straight and hold that position while you kind of allow in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Am I imagining that that these instructions are ridiculous?
Your arms at your side. All right, you can begin.
2001, 2002, 2003.
Just raise that foot up a little bit higher for me, okay?
2004,
Thank you.
2005, 2006, 2007.
6 inches.
2008,
You're supposed to like. How do you measure that?
2009, 2010, 2011.
I could not do
Keep
that.
going.
Yep, keep going.
2012, 2013.
Just make sure you're watching that foot too, okay?
2015, 2016, 2014.
All right, you can stop.
Gotta raise the foot. The foot's gotta be 6 inches. You gotta look at the foot. You gotta count 1/1000 all the way. Come on.
Okay. So, since you're under the age of 21,
Okay.
you admitted to drinking to me, okay? You know you have to blow absolute zeros to be able to drive, right?
So I don't think. Basically, I said everyone in this car has drank. I did not say to you that I have drank.
You literally just said that you drank.
She's cooked right here. She's cooked.
Said everyone in this car because they wanted me to admit to you that they had drank because they thought that you were going to breathalyze all of us.
You just told me right over here that you drank at a party.
Yeah. But I thought you were asking for
Not enough to be drunk. I actually remember specifically.
everyone.
And
in the
I'm
car.
noticing-
I don't know my rights if I'm being completely honest. I thought you were going to breathalyze all of us.
No, I'm going to breathalyze you right now because
Okay.
I'm noticing indicators of impairment, and I want to be sure that what I'm seeing from our tests are accurate.
Okay.
Okay? So what I'm trying to explain to you is you're under the age of 21, so you can't drink and drive at all. All right, Katie, just walk over here with me, okay?
Illinois Wesleyan students, right?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very nervous. I just peed my pants.
Okay.
Is it possible I can go to the bathroom or just pee behind a street very fast?
Yo, what is happening right now?
There's no restroom open.
She's crashing out.
Hang on real quick. Okay.
She saw that breathalyzer
Okay,
come
this
up.
is a
She
brand new
started
straw, right?
crashing out.
I'm going to put this on here. I'm not going to touch the part that you're going to use, okay? All right, so do me a favor. All right,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's all right.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
It's okay. All right, can you just blow into this until it clicks? No, hang on. Just a nice steady breath, okay?
Damn,
All right,
the tears.
All right, hang on. It's got to. You got to.
I'm sorry. I'm literally
It's
going
okay.
to the bathroom
Okay.
right now.
But can I can
This is like a 5-year-old. This is crazy. This is crazy. Is this an adult?
give you a second.
I guess this is why, I get a lot of backlash on Instagram. I get a lot of feminists that come in and say, 20-year-olds are not adults. They're children. 20-year-old women, oh, you're a sicko. You're a PDF file. You like children. They actually equate 20-year-olds to literal children, therefore making me a PDF file because I admit that 20-year-old women are hot. Oh my God, right? It's not like every NFL team has 20-year-olds as cheerleaders working, to get everyone's spirits up, to bring in the ratings. No, of course not. I'm the sicko. But this is why these feminists feel that a 20-year-old is a child, because look at this behavior. In the West, primarily in the United States, there's an infantilization of adults. They're telling these youngins, you are not an adult until they're claiming 35 now. I kid you not. They're claiming 35 is when the brain stem develops. So all you guys anyone that got married to a chick under 35, you guys are on a list.
I just go pee. Really. You can come with me. You can literally come with me. I don't care, but I really have to go to the bathroom.
Is this how an adult behaves? This is unbelievable. Infantilization of adults.
Okay, I mean, if you absolutely can't hold.
In other countries around the world, people don't behave like this. By the time people are 20 years old, these people look weathered. They've been managing a farm.
Hold it, we can make that work, I guess.
She can come with me, but I'm literally peeing my pants right now.
Okay, all right, she can go with you.
She's literally peeing her pants. Bear in mind, this is a person who said she's not she's not drunk. She didn't drink enough to be drunk. She's driving and she's peeing her pants. This is someone that was behind the wheel. Could this be a gender thing? Should women be able to drive? I'm just kidding.
Please.
Okay, we'll get this set up again for you.
Okay.
Yeah, just blow in this nice steady breath until it clicks, okay?
Yeah, click.
Yep. We're at a 0.103. Okay.
0.1. She needs a 0.08 to be sober enough to drive, but she can't drink anything because she's under 21. Cooked, mademoiselle. You're cooked. You're cooked. Even if she was 27, she would be over the limit. She's cooked. DUI cooked.
103. What does that mean? Under 0.
That means you're over the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay, so you do have.
Everyone gets that confused. They think it's 0.8. 0.8 would be 8 times what she is right now, which I don't think you can survive that. I think already at a 0.2, you have alcohol poisoning, I believe. I don't know what the percentage is for what those numbers are, but I know 0.8, you're 0.8, you're sauced at 0.8. Breathalyzer. I'm just gonna Google this real quick. Because at 0.08, you're sauced. I know 0.08. I've been breathalyzed before, let me tell you. I know 0.08. You're 0.08, you're slurring, you're drunk, you're having a good time. It's a very generous level of intoxication to be able to drive. So 0.08, right? At a 0.1, you are what? 20% more drunk than that? So she's 20% past what would be the legal limit for an adult to be driving, which, like, as I said, at a 0.08, you're good. At a 0.1, you're drunk. 0.1, and it doesn't depend on your size. This is, it equates across obviously your weights. That's why they have a number that can encompass anyone that they're breathalyzing, right? But at a 0.1, you're drunk. Anybody, I don't care your tolerance, you're drunk. At a 0.2, you're pretty cooked. A breathalyzer measures blood alcohol concentration, which is the percentage of alcohol in your bloodstream, with the legal driving limit in Canada being 0.8, as of the United States as well. Different blood alcohol content levels correlate with various degrees of impairment, from relaxation and slight impairment at lower levels to severe symptoms like difficulty walking and blackouts at higher level. While 0.08 is the criminal threshold, even levels between 0.05 and 0.079 in Canada, or in the United States as well, are considered worn rage. Absolutely. That's what I was just saying. 0.01, you feel relaxed. 0.06, slurred speech. Exactly. I believe for minors, there's a probationary license. I believe in Canada where you could be 0.05. I might be wrong, until you're 21 or something like that. 0.16, severe intoxication. Symptoms like confusion, drowsiness, difficulty walking or speaking become apparent. So at 0.16, so that's more than 0.08, because the 0.8 is the next decimal place, right? So at 0.16, you're double, because 8 plus 8 is 16. So you're double the limit for driving. You're drunk. You drunk a full. 0.16 to 0.1, do they have that twice? What's going on? Over 0.3, high levels can be extremely dangerous, potentially leading to unconsciousness, breathing problems, or even a coma. So that's at 0.3. So at 0.2, it's rare you'll get there. You'll probably pass out. You'll be vomiting. The average person. If you're a real champ, you Irish, you've been at the club, down in that Henny, at the time you pass out, on the floor of the Uber, you may be a 0.2. You're not going to get to a 0.3. Anyway, that's a long rant. But basically, she drunk. She drunk as hell.
It's under arrest.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you gonna take them home?
They're getting picked up. So
Okay.
I appreciate you being cooperative.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
So what did you say it was? Sorry.
103.
103. Can I look at it?
103. It's gone now. I just showed it
Can
to
I
you a
blow
second
again?
ago.
Sorry,
You're
I
gonna
didn't
get
see
the
it.
opportunity to blow again when we get back to the police department. Okay.
Can I do it right now, really quick? I didn't see it.
I just showed it to you.
I didn't look
And
at
I told
it.
you.
I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
No,
because
we're gonna go back to
she thinks it's like a speed radar. Like the guy has to show it to her.
the police department, and then
Am I allowed to do it one more time?
yeah, we're gonna
Can I do it
that
right
again.
here, please? I'd like to see it because I didn't see it.
You're gonna be able to see a printed out version.
I want
when
to
we
see
get
it
back
right
to the
now
police
if that's okay.
No,
Am
it's
I
not.
allowed to?
No,
I'm
we've
asking
already-
her.
I literally-
Is that okay?
She's not in charge.
I'm asking her. Damn, defer to the woman.
She's a
You're
backup
not in
officer.
charge.
This is traffic stop.
So
But
let's
you-
go.
Do a 103.
You
go.
saw it?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't know if I was allowed to look at it. But I could have sworn I did not say that.
Do you have anything in the car that you need?
Yeah, this
do
is
you
a
have?
rental car. I need everything out of that car.
Is this your car?
No,
Whose car is it?
a rental.
Whose car?
A
Whose-
rental
whose
car.
rental?
Like Sam Lehman.
Okay, you can't rent a car.
Like, yo, point one. I think I would be at a point one after maybe 7 or 8 beers. Maybe 6. I would be at a point one after 6 beers. So that's crazy. This chick, well, you know, she's smaller and she's lighter frame, whatever. It's a woman. So this chick had at least 4 drinks, at least 4 beers or 3 drinks. Like she drank 3 ounces of hard liquor or 4 or 5 beers. She drank. She's drunk.
Or none of these 21. So who rents the car?
They
And
rent
she's driving. And I seen chicks have 1 drink and they are a mess. She's driving.
the car to me. That's their fault.
Just I don't know what their policy is, but is your car in the shop or something?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So it's not an actual rental. It's just a loan, like basically a loaner.
but it's at their shop.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, that makes sense.
It's not from them though.
Here's your phone for you.
I don't know that about their stuff, but we're in 05, and she's not.
05.
Yes, and she's not returning. Her mom called a ride for them. But do you want them to get issued OBs or
Yeah.
what?
If you want to write some OBs for drinking. Maybe 95 posts with adult female starting zeros.
Is it possible you can come pee with me again?
What's that?
I don't need a female officer to watch me. I don't want to pee my pants again. You come with me outside. You can follow me.
We're literally going to the police department.
She got to pee again. I rest my case. She had minimum 3 drinks, minimum 4 beers.
It's like a mile away.
I'm peeing on your seat.
Right now?
Yes.
She peeing on the seat. This is an adult.
Hang on, don't get out. Don't get out. There's a car coming. She's peeing again.
Why can't you stay organized? I've experienced this myself, and it's called chronic impulse control.
She peeing again, folks. Yo, what? Bruh. Yo, she just... Yo, she just booked.
Don't get out. Don't get out. There's a car coming.
Yo,
She's
she
peeing again.
just did. I did not see that in her. She's like a college chick, nice girl. Yo.
Stop! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Stop!
Yo, I did not see this coming from this chick. She seemed so docile. I bet her. Yo. She's a college girl. Yo, I did not see this coming.
Taking off on us. He's trying to drive away. What's your problem?
Hey, she got back in the car. Get to the
Yo, what is happening? How can they not
Okay.
do her? I don't know.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Get out. I literally get out.
Come on, out of the car!
Get out of the car!
Stop!
Get your hand off!
It's astounding to me that it takes them this long to get. Yo, this chick is like 110 pounds, like small frame chick. These are 2 police officers. There's 2 police officers. No wonder they out here shooting ninjas.
Get out of the car.
Are these people trained? Police? You know, they don't impress me very often.
You're gonna get tased.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
You're gonna get fucking.
Okay. Ow! 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 Ow!
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
You know, say what you want, give me all the hate you want, but I've never been one of these blue liners. I never been one of these, I know I'm gonna get backlash for that one. People are gonna make all kinds of statements. Oh yeah, but it's like, what is there? People act like they're not getting paid. It's not like they're volunteering. They willingly went into this line of work. I didn't go into that line of work. I don't know if you did. And if you did, no one had a gun to your head. You willingly went into this line of work and you're being compensated. So I don't have this whole boo-hoo for police officers, this whole, blue line. There's a certain amount of respect that I have for most anyone, especially if you're a hardworking man or woman. You deserve a certain amount of respect, but this whole blue line, and I just don't see it. I think it's overblown, personally. That's my opinion.
Where's your body cam?
I don't know.
Okay, get your body cam.
I can stand by her. You all right?
You good? Roll on your side.
You okay?
You okay?
Mm-mm.
What's the matter?
Here's your body cam.
You slammed me on my chest.
Just seeing the amount of time it takes them to subdue these people or get someone out of a car. This is a 120-pound chick. There are 2 police officers. Just seeing these body cam, videos really puts it into perspective. Seeing how many rounds they have to fire. Like, do they do any target practice? Do they do any firearms training at all? I'm proficient in firearm manipulation. I've taken firearms courses. In Canada, it's mandatory. You got to take firearms courses. You got to do all kinds of background check, jump through hoops, all type of things, right? And I watch these cop videos, and I'm like, what are they aiming at? They're shooting at someone. It takes one shot. You're taught in a hunting course or in a firearms proficiency course to one shot, one kill. You're not supposed to be unloading a full magazine at your target. That's crazy. That shows a lack of regulation of your, of your emotions. You're so hyped up on adrenaline, you can't even see straight to shoot. It's like, this is your profession. Like, where's the training? I don't understand.
The ambulance?
You need rescue?
Can you get an ambulance?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you hurting? What's hurting?
My chest.
Your chest? Okay, go to your side. Roll to your side.
I can't feel my hands.
You can't feel your hands?
They're numb and tingling.
He said they're numb and tingling. What else?
Y'all remember that Lil Wayne, can't feel my face? Those were the days, I'm telling you.
What's tingling?
My legs.
Your legs? Can you move your legs?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sit up.
My,
Okay?
my hands are numb.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sit up. Ready?
They're numb.
I'm gonna have you sit up. Okay? Sit up. Are your legs all right?
I can feel my legs. I can't feel my hands.
Okay.
And my chest hurts.
Okay, we got rescue en route.
Was it worth it? I hope so.
Can I have my hat?
No.
I'm not allowed to have my hat?
No.
Why? Can I ask why?
We're done trying to be nice to you,
But I'm asking
especially
why.
after that shit that you pulled,
But I'm asking why I can't have a hat.
because I said so.
It's right there.
I tried to be nice to you and let you go to the bathroom.
On my hat?
No.
Why? What does a hat have to do with
I
anything?
put it back in your car.
It's right there. Oh, you just grabbed it?
I put it back in the car.
But that's going to the rental company. You realize that?
No, it's going,
It's going to
getting
Joe's car.
towed.
It's getting towed.
You're towing my car?
Yes.
You can't take it back to the dealership?
No.
Why?
Because you're getting arrested for DUI.
But you
Along with
can't
some
take
other
it.
charges.
But that's not even my car.
Okay.
So how are you going to tow a car that's not like Joe's doesn't really tow rentals. They tow cars that are parked in the wrong spot. Like they're going to tell you basically because a rental. I know friends whose a rental has been towed before. I'm just letting
make
you
sure
guys.
he's
I'm
good.
just letting you guys know.
They're like them leave.
Can I let you know?
Yo, this chick, she's a legal expert. She's an optometrist. She was talking about 20/20 vision before. Now she a rental car expert. Damn. Girl boss.
They're about to tell you.
Just make sure they don't leave.
All right.
I have paperwork for them.
I'm just telling you, like towing my car really like does not make sense, but because you just told me that if
How's your hands?
a
Your hands are moving.
dealership showed me my
How's your
car
hands?
underage, so that makes me want to call them when I get out of here.
How old are you?
You already know my age.
How old are you?
Isn't he your main person? So why don't you ask him?
20?
Yep.
Because they usually don't tell anybody under the age of 25. Extra
Yeah, it's
money.
against the law.
That has nothing to do with us.
But you pulled me over.
She just said it's against the law to rent a car to under 25. How is that a legal thing?
In a rental car. So you ran my plates, right? I'm asking you that. You ran my plates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm about to call them and tell them, you just sold me a car. You just ran my car and they sold it to me underage. So that's already against the law. This
Okay.
isn't even my car. That doesn't make
How's
sense.
your legs
Still
feel?
getting towed.
How's your legs feel?
Huh?
Are you injured anywhere
I
else?
said my arms, not my legs.
Randy,
I
did it
said
feel
my
better?
chest and my arms are
My neck, my back.
numb.
Is your chest
Still.
still numb?
Yes,
Are your
still.
arms
No,
still numb?
I didn't say my chest was numb. I said my arms
Your
were
arms are-
numb. Yes,
are
I
they
cannot
still
feel
numb?
them. It's probably the mixture of the cold and the fact that you slammed me down. So yes,
Well, you
yes,
tried to
ma'am.
take us off on us, so
I realize that.
I
But
put the
yes,
car and
ma'am.
drive, so that's on you now.
Yes, ma'am. I
And you've been a
realize
police
that.
officer, so
I realize that,
another
but
charge.
I'm telling you, yes, that they are still very numb.
Now, anything else injured on you? Because rescue's gonna ask.
What?
I said, is anything else injured?
My head hurts a little bit.
Head hurts
Probably
a little
gave me a concussion when you slammed my head.
Your head wasn't slammed on the ground.
Yeah, my face was on the floor.
Your head was not slammed on the ground, though.
No, my head hit the floor on my own.
On your own? Okay.
Like due to you guys slamming me on the floor. So yeah, my head does hurt. If you want to do a concussion test,
I threw the key in the.
Is it push to start?
due to the force, my head hit the floor.
You think
So,
you're aware?
and I know you have a body cam, so yeah, due to the force, my head hit the floor. So if you guys could do a concussion test whenever this ambulance get here, it'd be
Are
great
you
to know
good
that
with
you
it
gave
right
me a
now?
concussion.
Right enough?
That'd be awesome to know.
What's that?
I'm really just trying to cooperate. Like, I hope you know
No,
that. I know
you're
you
not.
already looked up my file. I went to U-High. I'm a good kid. I'm not
You literally
I'm not
bit
trying
a
to play
police
around.
officer.
I'm really trying to cooperate. Let's rewind that. This was wild. I didn't see this coming. This is crazy. She looks like a nice girl, you know?
Is it possible you can come pee with me again?
What's that?
I don't need a female
She's not gonna pee
officer to watch
again.
me. I don't want to pee my pants again. Will you come with me outside?
She's
Come
like, I'm
follow me.
peeing.
We're
I'm
literally going
peeing
to
on
the
your
police department, like,
seat.
a mile away.
I'm peeing. on your seat.
Officer.
Right now?
Officer. Going to let her
Hang on,
pee.
don't get out. Don't get out. There's a car coming. She's peeing
You
again.
know? Yo, she's quick. She is quick.
Right now?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Hang on, don't get out. Don't get out. There's a car coming. She's peeing again.
That's crazy. And you see that car pass too. She was not even out the car. She wasn't out the car yet. And by the time this car passes the police car, she's already at the whip. Look how fast she's going. Yo, she's flying. Shakari, is that you? Shakari. Jeez. What is this? Wow, these people are wild.
Stealing from Target.
Target store. Now I
Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
That was TikToker Marlena Velez during one of her arrests for stealing from a Target store. Now I have footage no one has seen until now of another one of her arrests and what she had to say.
Yo, this chick looks like trouble.
I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Look at that face. Yo, she looks like a sicko.
So there's security video footage of you
Oh, man.
stealing from Target.
Looks like the type of chick that would stab you in the night, you know?
Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Marlena Velez is a TikToker with a pretty decent following on the app. She talks about her beauty regimen and the products she uses, and even posts videos of herself with her family and just doing things around the house. But last fall, Marlena got
Look at it. I'm not making this up. I'm not imagining this, right? This chick look normal to you. Come on.
into some hot water with the cops for stealing.
Maybe I have a gift. I don't know. I think I have a gift. I gotta see it.
From Target and how she did it. Officers with the Cape Coral Police Department went to Marlena Velez's house on November 21st after they got a call from Target.
Hey, just run this
Think
tag
about a
real
chick like this. A chick like this is likely pure evil, right? Now, the only way that this could play to your advantage is if that evil is on your side. A chick like this, you already know she evil. There's no way to convince her not to be evil. There's no way to make her not evil. All you could hope and pray for is that this evil is leveraged towards your enemies, your collective enemies, and not leveraged towards you. The minute this pit bull turns on the owner, whew.
Marlena got into some hot water with the cops for stealing from Target and how she did it. Officers with the Cape Coral Police Department went to Marlena Velez's house on November 21st after they got a call from Target.
Hey, just run this tag real quick when you come up.
Loss prevention officers at Target had noticed Marlena Velez doing something fishy on security cameras at the self-checkout, so the officers waited to talk to her.
Honestly, my type, to be honest. A little ashamed to admit that.
Hello, Cape Coral Police. I'm Marlena. You have a second?
Yes. Can I just put a jacket on?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, as soon as she comes out, the jacket on. She answered the door. She's just getting a jacket. No, I mean, no.
Damn, they looking tactical out here. He's standing a ways off. He flanking. These dudes have their Call of Duty subscription paid up.
She comes up as soon as she comes up.
The officers had a game plan, and you can actually hear Marlena Velez in her home on the phone on another officer's body camera.
Hello. Yeah. Can you come to the house now, please? I need you. I need you to stay with the kids because I'm getting arrested right now.
She pulling one of those. If you ever, y'all that know white girls, y'all know about that. I need you. You ever hear that? I need you. Trouble. Something is afoot when you hear that. I need you. She's pulling one of those. I need you right now on the phone.
That happened at Walmart. But I need you to come stay with them, please. I don't have anyone else to come. I don't have two parents, and the only one I know I trust is you. And I don't know, but the only person I can call right now is you. Like you cannot call anyone else. They can just leave you like they. Are you going to be on your way now? Okay.
What are they censoring? I don't understand. What are they blurring? They're blurring the front door, and then when it gets closer, they're unblurring the front door. I don't understand.
All right, don't call anyone else.
So Marlena Velez comes out of her house to talk.
Maybe there's some trade secret architecture. I don't want anyone seeing. That's stucco. Gotta censor that stucco.
Okay. Are you able to talk? Are you the only one home? Or?
Did you finna talk?
My kids are home.
Okay. Is anybody else home?
No, it's just my kids.
Okay. Do you mind if you talk to us real quick?
Look at her. She's cute. She's petite.
So, I want to talk to you about a certain incident, okay? But before I do that, I'm going to ask you to turn around.
Not all women are nuts. That's the thing, A lot of dudes get that. This chick looks nuts.
I will figure out an arrangement for your kids.
This is a law and crime legal alert. Did you know that children are being diagnosed with serious conditions like type 2 diabetes and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? And research is potentially linking /food or scan the QR code.
How old are your kids?
3 and 1.
I'm gonna stay right here.
No, the other chick looks sweet. This chick does not look sweet, A lot of dudes cannot tell. They see a girl that, she's in shape, she's fit, she's, relatively clean, she's good looking, and they think that that's an innocent chick, but, look at the last girl. She looked sweet, and she running. She a runner.
so you can get air conditioning. Right?
Now back to that first body camera angle with the arresting officer.
Can I just call my?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Okay.
So we'll give you that opportunity. Right?
Can I change?
No, not right now. It's just locked.
She's trying to get her fit on. She's trying to do a OOTD TikTok. I'm getting arrested. Follow my workout. Get ready with me.
Like, I'm literally freezing. Like,
out
I'm
of control.
the game.
No.
Oh damn! Trying to making that money.
Like, my kids are literally.
Y'all seen that? What is that?
I've seen that.
That's them.
I saw that.
That's them expensive. I don't know if that's fake. If that's fake, any ladies that watch this will know if that's fake. But if that's real, that ain't cheap. That's them Cleef bracelets. That's like a $8,500 bracelet. Am I wrong? Minimum. Shawty making that TikTok guap, but she's stealing from Target. How do you have an $8,500 upwards $10,000 bracelet and you stealing from Target of all places? Ladies and gentlemen, this is America.
The security video footage.
What security video footage?
So here's that footage the officer was referring to. It's from a Target, and it shows Marlena Velez walking into the Cape Coral Target last fall with her significant other and her children. They shop, and then they make their way to that self-checkout with a cart full of stuff, the kids in tow. Then Marlena starts scanning. At first, it's a pair of slippers and other items. Then she grabs some children's clothing. But look closely, very closely. Velez is not scanning the tag for the clothing. She has another tag in her hand, and she's scanning that tag instead of the tag for the clothes. Then she does it again for other household items, scanning one item but not the others. And then take a look at this. She actually doesn't even scan items. Here, she takes clothes directly from the cart and puts...
Yo, these people are wild. Let me tell you something. Look, I am retired from a life of, criminal activity, if you will. We all go through, some things in our youth. But let me tell you, these self-checkout thieves, they're not very bright. I'm going to put you on some game right now. You robbing Target and you had the self-checkout, right? Are you paying cash? Mademoiselle, with the $10,000 bracelet, are you paying cash? Because you're telling me you're going to steal from this store and then you're going to pay debit? You're going to pay Interact? You're going to pay with your banking information linked to that? So that they said this happened last fall. That's what the lady said. Last fall, she went to a Target. So now they're showing up at her place. I don't know what season it is, but it ain't fall. It ain't this fall. It's last fall that this took place. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4. How many seasons have elapsed, right? And she paid this debit. That's how they found her. How else would they have found her? So that means someone had to go back, check this footage. They did an investigation. They went through the police. They got a warrant. And then they showed up at her house. So, not to put criminals on game, but if you're trying to rob a store, don't do that at the self-checkout.
Them in the bag. So this is what led Target Loss Prevention to contact Cape Coral Police. Now back to the body-worn camera footage from November 21st.
Wait for her to come here, but we'll walk to my car in the meantime. I'm going to take a car. Thank you.
How old are your kids?
3 and 1.
I'm gonna stay right here just in case they wake up. He's not leaving until someone else comes, right?
Okay. Can we wait inside? I'm cold, or am I
No,
gonna
you're
be
going to
in
be
the
in my
car?
car. It'll be warm on you. You don't have anything on you, right? I know you just woke up, but do you have anything in pockets or anything like that?
No, I wish I would be able to change, though.
You're gonna go on the other side. So just stand here, face the car, and then spread your feet. I'm just gonna fetch it out with the back of my hand, all right? Make sure you don't have any weapons or anything like that.
That was the most half-assed. I mean, I get it. It's a male searching a female, so he can't be that in depth. But that was like, she could have had a bazooka on her. Look at how he just searched this chick.
I'm just gonna fetch it out with the back of my hand, all right? Make sure you don't have any weapons or anything like that.
I mean, I guess it was thrown up, but hey, That brings up an interesting question. Why is it that they don't require, but a lot of the time they'll have a female officer search a female criminal? What if the officer is a lesbian? I can't talk about that.
I'm gonna open the door so you can get air conditioning. Right? Well, not air conditioning, but like not the heater, but
Like, I'm not afraid of talking about that, but you know, it's a good question, right? You don't want a male officer searching a female because of the possibility of abuse, of course, right? So what happens if you have a, how do you know the orientation? How do you know the gender of the officer actually? Do they poll the officers? I'm just curious. Hey, look, I'm just a guy. Look, I'm autistically looking for consistency here. I don't know what to tell you guys.
just constant airflow. So basically,
Then the arresting officers discuss whether another arrest will be made before trying to talk to Marlena Velez.
does Nick Jones got charges as well? I'm gonna call him and give him the opportunity to, if he has found probable cause, but I don't know if he's found PC for his.
Okay. I mean, it's a video good on him?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm out here making this hard to get.
I'm just gonna read you something, okay? You just listen. If you want to talk to me after, that's fine. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? I need a verbal.
Yes.
Yes. With these rights in mind, you would just speak to me.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why we're here?
No, I just asked you that earlier.
Okay. I know you had said something. You thought it was something to do with Walmart on the phone. Okay. Why do you think that?
I don't know. You said something
Oh no, did she just self snitch? She's like, is this about Walmart and they're there for Target?
about security camera footage.
Okay.
And I remember I was only at Walmart yesterday, so.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
I know a few girls like this. They're compulsive thieves, kleptos. I know some chicks. I don't know this chick's money situation. She seems to be in a nice house. She's got a freaking $10,000 bracelet on her. She might just be addicted to stealing. Some chicks, they're addicted to theft.
do you shop at Target often?
Walmart.
Walmart, not Target.
I do shop at Target.
Okay.
Yo, she just incriminated herself for a whole other crime. That's crazy.
Do you remember an incident in October?
Oh yeah, the Target I don't go to anymore because I robbed too much. I'm letting it cool off over there.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact dates that I go.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna be real with you, okay? So there's security video footage of you stealing from Target. Okay. You go to
October?
Yeah. Tell me if it, if I have it wrong or what, or correct me if you have a different point of view. You go to a self checkout. You have a separate little barcode scanner. You scan multiple times. It rings up for $1, and then you take the merchandise past the scanner and put everything in a bag. You do that multiple times to multiple items, and then you put it in the cart that has your 2 kids in it. So I was just wondering kind of what was going through your head at that point.
In October?
Yeah.
So at this point, Marlena Velez has waived her right to an attorney and she has agreed to speak to the officer. And what's interesting about her bringing up Walmart, she was actually arrested in 2023 and pleaded no contest to doing the exact same thing, underringing items at a self-checkout. Now, she doesn't seem to remember doing it during the shopping trip to Target.
So it looks to me like she's been doing this regularly and paying with her debit. She just keeps getting booked. She's not figuring it out.
Okay, you don't remember doing that? Okay. All right. I mean, it's fine that you don't remember, but it happened. It's on video. That's submitted into our evidence department. Okay. So that's what you're being arrested for, is theft. All right. So we're gonna head down to the Lee County Jail based off of that. Do you have any questions or do you have any comments?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. I'm here.
I need to call my boyfriend.
Okay.
I just don't have his number. So
My boyfriend, not a lawyer, boyfriend. These chicks are cooked. These chicks are straight cooked. Straight cooked. Oh my goodness.
A woman gets angry about not getting free stuff at Walmart, and her reaction will shock you.
If y'all want to take a walk, I look at my house don't smell like no dog. There's nothing to do with no dog. There's nothing in my house about a dog. I am a pregnant woman.
She thought she could bypass the self-checkout system, but she didn't expect the consequences at the service counter.
This is like the free lunch of America. Hey, these self-checkouts. Self-checkouts. These companies are so money hungry. They just, they're like, oh, we're gonna get rid of cashiers. We're gonna put a self-checkout. Then everyone's just robbing. I can't understand that. If it were me, if I was the one in charge of these stores, if I had a self-checkout situation, I would have one attendant that it doesn't even work. Sometimes they have attendants. I don't know. This whole self-checkout thing, I don't know. People are going to say, oh, you should prevent certain races from using it. Nah, because, well, the last chick you saw, she wasn't black. I don't know. I guess they thought if they put, debit card machines that people weren't going to steal because they'd be too stupid to steal with using their information on a card. But I guess it doesn't deter people. People still pay by card and steal. It's crazy.
The woman walked back into Walmart as if she had done nothing wrong, but what she did at the service counter shocked everyone.
Shocked her. She got shocked, let me tell you.
I am a pregnant woman, baby.
She said she spent $500, 0 cents, to prove her innocence, but the items themselves revealed the undeniable truth.
Hey, we gotta talk to you. No, you don't.
This is narrated by AI. These people with their AI freaking YouTubes, it's out of control. $500, 0 cents. Let's relax on the AI people, man.
Don't walk up on me like that because you don't know me. We don't got no problem. I just got done exchanging everything. They got everything together. This is what's paid for. I just want to pay them.
Okay, so what's the misunderstanding?
Because he said I under wrong, but they can't find these shorts. Like I told him, I'm gonna pay for everything. I just spent $500 in here.
Okay.
$250 in one line and $200 in another line. He said I under wrong, but how did I
500 equals 250 plus 200. Okay, interesting.
under ring? So I pay for everything else full price besides $200. Out of here. And I'm telling you the same thing I told him. I don't play no games. I got an autistic son. He watched everything. He said that clearly I underrun that, but I think everything is there.
These shorts are she was using stupid Russian
Homeboy, happy to snitch. He looks like he's loss prevention. He's working for the store. They're like, yo, should we blur your face? He's like, nah, I'm happy to snitch.
You get like some sweatshirts and stuff like that. So that's why she doesn't have any choice. She uses another ticket. This was about $80, and that's when I was talking to her. She's saying, I mean, she has
Serve my country. I snitch at Walmart. I tell you what.
like the actual other ticket in her hand. She's like putting it in front of the thing, scanning it.
Tell you what.
Okay. So yeah, she paid $40. She tried taking out.
Oh, I guess the things that she was trying to.
Yeah. So it came out to about 80 something, I think.
Do you have that receipt?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you didn't actually.
The moment the police took action, everything exploded, with shouts, harsh words, and a shocking statement. Today is my child's birthday.
Buy shorts.
And this is what I'm telling him. I did have one pair of shorts for $5. They're in there on the counter. The other pair was Army fatigue. They were over there on the counter. Everything I did, Miss Lady, is over there. All the receipts, the lounger, everything is over there.
So
every single thing.
So how did 4 or 5 different shorts
And this is
have
the thing,
a fun?
because for one, you're missing. This is a totally different record. These are all things that's supposed to be on clearance, I guess. So these are all the things that I grabbed out of the store. So that's what they rung up as. And like I told him, I got all the items right here. So if you rung up, you see, I rung here, plain as day, every single item, every one. But I'm not gonna. And this is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, like I told you, I got this. All you have to do is come in and say, hey, so
I wasn't even gonna call the cops.
And listen, and I don't even care because I told you I'm not saying the reason I have nothing to hide.
We're gonna have to take you into custody.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, for what?
So because for the misbringing.
Hold on, wait, stop. Don't grab me. Hold on, wait, I'm not fighting.
Don't fight with me. You're under arrest.
Excuse me, wait,
You're
hold
under
on.
arrest.
We're not gonna fight. Stop, because I didn't under ring. What is y'all talking about?
That's something that you'll have to argue.
First of all, let go of my back. No, hold on. Fuck no.
Kenneth, you're under arrest.
Stop. First of all, hold on.
You are
Oh boy loves his job way too much. Look at him. He's loving this.
under arrest.
Stop. Listen, please. I'm telling you, listen. Miss Lady, you don't gotta do all this. Listen. Please stop.
You are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop.
Stop fighting with us.
I'm not fighting. I'm just telling you.
I'm not fighting is one of my favorite lines. While fighting.
I don't got no problem with that at all, but y'all not gonna just manhandle me like this for no reason. It's my baby's birthday. Y'all sick as a bitch for this. And I ain't sick as hell no.
Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
What tactic are you using?
Put your hands
Why are
behind
you
your back.
Why are you elbowing me?
Taser.
For what? For
Get
what?
your
Why are you
hands behind your
tagging?
back. Get your
What
hands
are you
behind your
tagging?
back.
Once again, this is a female officer here. You know, I don't mean once again the female officer, but once again, you see cops, they can't subdue the subject. Last time it was a male officer. It doesn't even matter, man or woman. These cops, they're not getting proper training. First of all, not only are they not getting proper training to do their actual police work, but they're lacking in training with mental health. Because I see a lot of these videos. You have someone who, I'm not saying this particular case, but a lot of the time you have people that you can clearly see are suffering from mental health issues. And the cops are like, I don't know where they're finding these cops. A lot of people don't understand mental health issues already. But you would think if they're in that line of work, they're dealing with the public, they're dealing with sensitive issues, altercations, you would think that these people have some sort of mental health training. But no, absolutely not. Just one in the chamber. Who's she calling? There's now this chick trying to tase her. Look at this. 2 women police. They can handle this chick. 2 female police, they cannot handle this chick.
I'm pregnant, she screamed amid the chaos. But was that enough to stop the police from pulling the taser?
What the f is wrong with you? What did I do?
Yo, she has full grip, gorilla grip on that taser. Yo, look at that grip. That is a grip.
What are you doing?
She can't even take the taser back. So now the woman is in full control. Well, I won't say full control because she's on the wrong end. But she is not letting go of this taser. Look, the cop has 2 hands on her. She has one hand on the taser, one hand on the woman's arm. This is a woman. This is 2 female police officers trying to subdue a woman. I'm going to look at the time. It is 13:26. 07.
Just take my phone, Tasha. Just take my phone. Listen, when I say you lost your fucking mind.
Put your hands
when I
behind
say,
your back.
and then you try actually-
You're under arrest.
Why do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha,
Still has
please
the taser.
record
Still has
this.
it.
Please record this because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Tasha, record.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She kneeing me.
Let's go, Kenya.
We got to be honest. Look, going back to the mental health, right? I'm not going to say women should not be police officers. I think that women have a place in the police force, right? I think that women could do a beautiful job in exactly that role of mental health assessment, of, bringing more of an empathy angle to their police interactions, as opposed to, a masculine angle sometimes is not what's needed in certain situations. In a situation like this is pure violent altercation, pure violent confrontation. You need a man here, right? But in a lot of situations, a female cop is needed. I think they should have, one male cop, one female cop, dispatched to certain situations. You have a domestic issue, you got a female cop in there, it can be very beneficial. Situation like this, female cops have no business being dispatched to a call like this. Maybe the dispatcher heard that it was a woman shoplifting and they thought this was going to be easy peasy. Bing, bang, boom. They were going to arrest her and get her out of there quick. They didn't know that this chick could play for the Broncos. Still has the table.
My God!
Taser again. It was 56. So she was holding taser since 06. And for a whole 50 seconds, almost a minute, for a whole 50 seconds, almost a minute, the cop could not get the taser away from this woman. This is someone who is doing police work.
I'm not resisting. I am a pregnant woman. Why is you saying you on my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant woman. Hold on. I don't got no problem. Not resisting. I can lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't get down. She's got her again. I'm pregnant. I can lay on my side. I can't lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing. I am a pregnant woman. Taser. I am a pregnant woman.
See, this is where you have overuse. I love how Homeboy is just still there. Homeboy is enjoying this because this is past his job description. I'm gonna tell you, look, if this guy is loss prevention, right? How many people is robbing the store while he's out here watching this show? Am I wrong? What is it? What is he doing? What is he doing? Get back to your job, buddy. He's getting paid right now. Stand up watching this poor woman get tased. Sure, she's a shoplifter, but these people are repetitively tasing her one after the other. All you need is a man there to be able to subdue. I don't know who this is. Is this a man that came on the scene? I have no idea. You shouldn't have to tase a woman multiple times to get her under control. That's crazy. She has no weapons.
For once confidently scanned the wrong price, she now faces prison, a sentence, and an expensive lesson that cannot be returned.
Okay, yeah, so they got some backup. So dudes came in, they were still tasing her. That's crazy. This is how people, their hearts give out, because you're not supposed to tase a person 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in succession.
And what's supposed to do on the G, and I'm pregnant, and she need me, and she punched me. Damn.
Kenya, just relax.
All of this because I did not steal. Y'all got me.
You're 16, you have an ambo cover, correct?
When I say y'all dead ass wrong, I mean y'all dead ass wrong.
Bring your ankles together.
Get you some better training, Miss Lady. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to knee me because I wasn't resisting. You had no right to put your hands on me. None whatsoever, Miss Lady, because I wasn't resisting. I didn't lay on my stomach because I was pregnant. When you told me to slide down, I slid.
I was pregnant. I like that. That's a nice touch. I was pregnant. I wonder if she's still pregnant.
That's their fault. That's their fault. They let me leave.
How many police they dispatched for one chick? That you can't convince me that half of these are first responders. You can't convince me that these people are properly trained when they got to dispatch that many people. That's crazy to me.
You got any other weapons on you besides the...
Oh no, this is my
2 minutes, bro. Put your hand behind your back.
With just one message, you won't get your dog back. All trust instantly collapsed.
I mean, this is her sister. They're my kids' side of the family. So she came to my house and she did my kids' hair, like she retwisted their hair, and then I paid her to basically watch my dog for me for a couple of days while I went out of town for a family emergency for Orlando. When I came back, she already knew I was coming to pick the dog up. So when I told her, "Hey, you home? I'm coming to get the dog," she was like, "Oh, you're not getting your dog back. Like the dog gone. Like She sold the dog. She was like, I'm keeping the dog. So now she's just giving me all this run around, like, so basically she like stole my dog. Like,
My dog.
Is she here?
I don't know.
Yes, she in there.
She's not trying to answer.
That ass in there, and she
I have
probably
all the
hot.
paperwork on my dog.
West Palm Beach Police. I can hear you in there. West Palm Beach Police.
How do you guys go back and get the search warrant to go with that?
You're not getting a search warrant for a dog, man.
A dog is like a child.
A dog is not a child. A dog is an animal. All right. So tell me why.
Okay, so she came over to do my son's hair. I asked her, can she do their hair? Because she retwists. That's like her little side gig. She came over. I told her that I had a family emergency.
Yo, that chick looks dusty as hell. That chick looks dusty as hell. That other chick,
Thing going on in Orlando.
this one that they're interviewing here, she just came out of freaking 7. What was that? A freaking, what is it? The X7? She just came out with a brand new X7.
Orlando. And I was
She
kind of making a
ballin'.
joke about it because the dog was at my house barking. So I was like, Kira, you want to watch a dog for me for a couple days? And she was like, yeah, who are you talking about, Dior or Christian? I said, Dior. And she was like, yeah, shit, I live by myself. I need somebody to keep me company. So I was like, for real, are you serious? Because I'll give you some money. Gave her $160.
Shout out to Seize Ya Boy. Says, you on that crazy side of YouTube? He over there on Twitch. What's up? Shout out to Twitch. Yeah, this is the crazy side of YouTube, let me tell you.
We went to Publix. I bought the biggest bag of dog food because they needed dog food anyways. So I bought the biggest bag of dog food. I bought bottles of water. Because I told her, I was like, I give my dog like the good shit. I don't
Good
just
water,
give them tap water and stuff like that.
Yo, this chick is so balling. She just said she gives her dog bottled water. That's crazy. She's like, I give my dog the good shit.
So we went to Publix, got all that stuff.
The door.
Women will spend money on anything. That's wild. Feeding your dog bottled water is wild.
Opened. The woman faced the police with a smile, but immediately after, a series of contradictory statements left everyone bewildered.
Yesterday.
Like, look at this chick. This chick is watching this other balling chick's dog, right? This chick does not look trustworthy. She does not look like she's doing okay.
You called me yesterday? You called me yesterday?
Called you yesterday. Was at your door yesterday.
I wasn't here yesterday.
You wasn't here yesterday? Okay. All right. You mind talking to me real quick? All right.
Well, I mind talking to you. I'm not going to run or nothing.
No, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You mind talking-
I'm not gonna run. She doesn't look like she can run.
I just letting you know that I'm ordered the Uber thing.
What Uber thing?
The little circuit car thing. So I don't know when it's going to put up.
All right. So, Miss Green, do you know why I'm here?
For the dog.
Okay. What dog?
Tiffany dog.
Tiffany dog. What's going on with Tiffany dog?
She gave me a dog last month.
Okay.
She gave me a Frenchie dog last month.
A Frenchie dog. Yo, this girl got a balling dog. That dog, those dogs are what, like 7K, 8K minimum? Frenchies? At least $7,000-8,000.
Okay.
This chick probably ate the dog. She either ate the dog or she sold that dog.
She literally gave it to me. She
That
picked me
dog
up
is
for my
gone.
brother's baby mama.
Okay.
She picked me up last month. She gave to do my nephew hair for his graduation.
Mm-hmm.
I went to do his hair. She lived waiting lots of hair. So I'm doing my nephew's hair. She had the 2 dogs in there or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The dog was barking really bad, which that's not the problem of this case or whatever. But the dog was barking really bad. So when she came back home, she was like, Kira, do you want a dog? And I was like, yeah, I want a dog, but you know I can't have a dog because I'm literally on housing for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on housing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me the dog and the whole ride here from Lashahashi to back here. She was like, yeah, girl, I'm getting tired of this MFing dog. I don't want this beat. She was calling a dog.
I don't know what the deal is with this chick. Like, she's a drug addict or what? Like, she smokes, like what's up with her? She had the dog for what, a whole few hours, and she pawned the dog, sold the dog to, like, what? She's in public assistant housing, and she sold the dog.
The beat. I don't want this beat. That's all she do is bark and it's up my house, like poop around her house. So I was just like, okay, cool, because my landlord's son lived right next. I promise to God, I told her this. Officer, I don't know your name.
Whenever someone says, I promise to God,
Officer Bell.
Officer Bell.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm on housing. My landlord's son live right next door to me. I don't supposed to have a dog.
Religion, tap water, and even fake necklaces. Suspect uses emotional tricks to avoid arrest, but will they work?
She said she went to a trip. She came back. Before she came back, I let her know that the dog ran away. I don't know what's going on. She think I sold the dog and everything, but I got friends that's helped me with everything. I don't have it. If y'all want to take a walk, look in my house don't smell like no dog. There's nothing to do with no dog. There's nothing in my house about no dog. I don't know. I have a fake necklace on my neck. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like they on drugs and they keep bothering me. I'm in the church, sir.
Something tells me that's a bit of projection there. She on drugs. I don't think the lady with the brand new BMW X7 is on drugs. If I had to have her next to you, I would think that you're the one on drugs, man. She's like, my necklace real. I go to church.
Literally, I go to church every Sunday. On my way to church right now. If I'm,
I'm on my way to church right now, actually. Funny you should ask, officer.
Because I help them with the
That posture, by the way, I don't care what the woman looks like, right? You'll get a 10 on 10, blonde chick, whatever, coming out the club. You'll get a banging Haitian chick coming out the club. Any chick give you this posture, she guilty.
with the pantry every Thursday. I'm the secretary of the Sunday school. I'm literally with Christ, sir, like in real.
I'm literally with Christ is crazy.
Like I'm with the Christ, and they messing with my mental. Like I'm not calling these ladies. I can't get nowhere to have a car. Like I'm not messing with these girls or nothing. And the other one is my blood ass sister. Excuse my language. Chiquita is my sister. That's
Chiquita is your sister?
Another indicator of someone who's lying. She is going everywhere. What's that saying? Like they tell you everywhere they're going, but never where they've been, or something. I don't know, some southern saying. But basically, she's going around. It's different when you storytelling. Like, say what you want about Trump, but you'll see that with Donald Trump when he's. I'm not saying Trump doesn't lie, because Trump will be on some deceptive shit, let me tell you. But sometimes Trump is being genuine and he's honest, he's telling a story. He'll go around to give you context to bring a point home. A lot of very skilled speakers do that. Trump is, say what you want, he's a skilled speaker, right? So he can bring you to an idea, give you imagery, give you context, and bring it home. He's very skilled at that. But someone who is deceptive, right? When you ask them a direct question, right? And they start going over, oh, I'm on my way to church right now. I'm in the Christ. Christ is literally with me. My cross is real. I don't wear fake gold, I'm an honest person. That's basically what she's trying to demonstrate by talking about her real gold. She's like, I'm an honest person. That's how you know this person's lying. She's going the textbook beating around the bush.
Blood sister. She is the one that started all this because she's on drugs. And she's been like this and with me all my life, like all our life. I'm gonna be 37 next Saturday.
Oh yeah, she's the real deadbeat. She's definitely the drug addict of the family. She's definitely the one that didn't amount to much, even though she's got a brand new BMW.
Everything
and a $10,000 Frenchie.
Now she know that's good is going on with me. She starts with me all the time, and that's the honest to God truth. I'm gonna be 37. That's something that my sister is telling her, sir. That's the God honest truth. Okay. My sister is the root of all of this.
So what? So you said she did give you the dog because she was tired of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what color was the dog?
It was gray. I think it was gray. It was gray.
Was it any other color? You said it was a French.
Okay. It was just gray. I don't know if it had a color underneath for it because I never turned it over. So I don't know if it was like a different color, but I know it was gray.
Okay. And you said she called you.
Yeah, this is the dog. Well, it's not the dog, the specific dog, but this is a Frenchie. Frenchies are expensive as hell. These are like bred to be miniature, and they're usually gray. They have this really nice marble pattern, very nice coats. These are very expensive dogs. Elite dogs. She sold that dog, 100%. That chick looked nutty as hell.
The inevitable outcome, the handcuffs were reattached amid lamentations, and the name Jesus was still mentioned in tears.
The time when she picked me up, she mentioned the dog, and that was June 10th because my other nephew. Yes, because my other nephew's birthday
June 10th, not to be confused with Juneteenth.
is June 11th. So I did his hair on his birthday. She mentioned it all. She just said she had to give her shot or something, but she never even tried to come upstairs and look for the dog or nothing because the dog was upstairs at the time. But the dog just ran away.
I would say at this point it's 50% chance she sold the dog, 50% chance she ate the dog.
I told Tiffany that I don't know
Might even be 51% chance she ate the dog.
why they starting this big old commotion. I don't have any money, but the money that's in my wallet, and that's like $11.
She got $11 after selling a Frenchie? Yo, you know she on drugs.
I don't know what's going on. I don't got no bank account or nothing. There's nothing in my house brand new. But the AC and the landlord just gave me the AC because my AC went out.
So did you ever text her and tell her?
I think we're dealing with some mental issues here. You know, aside with the fact that this chick is extremely deceptive, she's clearly not playing with a full deck. You see this posture for police? Look at this guy's face. He's like, what the hell am I dealing with? His hands are clasped. This guy is shocked and appalled.
Oh, that you wanted to keep the dog?
She already gave it to me. It was a lot of text messages. It was a lot of text messages, but
This dude, he looks like he's at a funeral. He's like, what the hell am I witnessing?
she started threatening me after they started being with their crazy stuff. I delete that stuff out my phone. I'm in the church. I cannot be
Look at him. He's paying his final respects.
doing all that, sir. They want to bring this stuff to my church on Sunday and everything. Like, I cannot be doing all that. Like, I'm literally in the church. I just got saved, and it's just like, since I got saved, they just been effing with me the whole
I wonder if she got saved since eating the dog or prior.
time. And I'm getting agitated. I'm sorry for like if I have an attitude, but I don't know what all of this is about. I have all of my nephews. You can see me every day. They don't hear no dog. They don't see no dog. Everybody around here. These ladies that have been to my boyfriend's job is honest to God. I don't know what they told you or y'all. I don't know. But yesterday they went all to my boyfriend's job. He don't have nothing to do with this. He don't even know them.
Who is your boyfriend?
His name is Emmanuel. But they went to. I'm so sorry.
You got any other weapons on you besides the?
Oh no, this is my
2 minutes, sir. Put your hand behind your back.
You can leave, sir. Can I please just have somebody come and get my keys for my house?
Nah, I'll go with you. That's the best place for him.
Look at those tricep gains. Yo, I am envious.
I'm going to put you in 2 cuffs, all right? So it's easier for you.
In Florida, theft of a third-degree felony worth $750, 0 cents, $19,999, 0 cents, is punishable by up to 5 years prison with 5 years probation, up to $5,000, 0 cents. She faces charges of grand theft of up to $5,000, 0 cents. She was handcuffed, read, and taken away, opening the door to illegal
Grand theft up to 5K. Okay, so the dog was worth under 5K.
process that could include criminal charges. Maybe next.
I just know those dogs be expensive, but 5K, 5K Canadian. I mean, 5K US is about what I was saying. 5K US is about $8,000. I was saying 8,000, so that's about 5K US. Them dogs ain't cheap. I know that dog was at least $3,000, at least. Those dogs are purebred. You get them through a breeder. You gotta wait.
Time she should watch her scents instead of watching.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it
Imagine
just by
being
thinking
able
about it.
to skip ads because you're paying for premium.
Mother shows up at school like every other day, but this time she has no idea it will be a trip that changes her life.
Well, why would I have to be arrested because I don't want to talk? That's not a crime.
I ain't trying to talk.
For child abuse on your daughter. Physical injuries.
You're not listening. When the officer walked up to the property and started talking to the guy, we could already sense his defensive attitude. It was clear that he wasn't going to be helpful, and unfortunately, his girlfriend wouldn't be much calmer either.
Instead of having her call us every 5 minutes today, because she says she got your phone, if you have it or not, I really don't care. Because right now it's civil. I get it. But if you give it back to her, you don't have to deal with us. I don't want to have to keep coming here. Quite frankly, it's Labor Day. I don't give a But if you give her phone back, you won't have to deal with us.
That's Stephen Joe.
All right, cool.
This is my phone right now. This him. Okay, come get it, T. Come to the door. Give me my Stop playing. Come here. This is him. This is my phone. He cut it off. Tiana Franklin.
Tiana, do me a favor. Take a deep breath.
No, because I'm tired of this. He loves to play victim. He's a manipulator. I want my and I want to go home.
Even though the officer tried to use his best reasoning skills to get through to the man, he just was not interested in getting anything sorted out. The girlfriend was also getting more worked up, adding more tension to the situation.
You can't make him give her phone back if it's not.
Yes, you can. It's in my name. It's not his. You can't tell me you can't get my back. I want you to call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. When you hear that, you have to call your supervisor, and I know that. Call your supervisor. I don't want to hear that. I want my and I want to go home. Get my I'm ready to go home. I want my He has her phone. I just showed you. Please calm down. If you call her phone, I understand. If you call her phone right now and tell me to step right through that front door, right by the flat, and I kid you not. So sergeant or something needs to get a warrant or something because she needs to. I want my.
Yo, this is insane.
Don't tell me what is your name, Mr. Glass from class? How you look at her face? Because you can that is real. No, excuse me. I want a new officer because you act like you ain't give a I was talking to you over there. You leave. I'm ready for him to go.
They gotta get off my property. Okay, ma'am. Step away. They gotta get off my property. This is my property.
No, I ain't know that.
Hey, I want to tell him to get off my property. Okay, but you're walking up on me on my property. Don't walk up on me like that. But you're walking up on me. Just step inside. Just tell him to get off my property so I can go to sleep.
Is this Stephen Joe for real? It looks like Stephen Joe. Am I just being racist here? Looks like Stephen Joe. Stephen Joe, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Joe. Stephen Joe. I don't know. It might be Stephen Joe. Loki.
If you don't want to do your job, class, then leave.
When the woman found out that the officer couldn't forcibly take the phone from the man, her immediate meltdown into hysterical shouting tells us a lot about her level of maturity. And here's where the peanut gallery also started chiming in, making this situation even more chaotic.
Ma'am, you have a baby over there, and I don't want.
I'm trying to calm her down, but
I understand that.
And it was really hard.
I have my
calm this whole time.
I've been calm. This is her calm. I don't want to see her excited.
Tiana.
That's on my brother, because you ain't gonna fight no. You gonna put your hands on the.
Hey, you see that police officer? Hey, Perez! I ain't finna be but I'm finna die today. I'm finna die too. Shut up, move. No, bro. Yo, bro, what? Perez? Come on, Perez. Hey, Perez! Come on, get shot. Come get shot. I got a gun for you right now. All right, step over there.
The worst part of all.
And look how patient these police. Honestly, they're being. Look, I said what I said at the beginning of the live stream, right? I'm not a huge fan of police. I don't have to be. I'm not gonna be bootlicking, back to the blue, all type of. Look, the police, they do their job. I respect them as much as I respect any other man that's done me no harm, right? But if you're going to treat me a certain way that I don't deserve to be treated, you're not going to get the respect back. But these police here are being quite respectful. They've just been met with angry people. In this situation, I don't think these people necessarily hate police, but this will happen a lot. You have people that are directing their aggression, their anger towards police because they're in an altercation, they're having a fight, the police show up to try and break it up, and they start turning and directing their aggression at the police, which of course is a bad move. But all that to say, homeboy just said, "Oh, I'm going in my house to go grab them tangs, right?" He said, "I'm going in my house to go grab a firearm," and the police didn't even follow him in. They're like, "Oh, yo, this nigga, he wilding." You know, that's pure patience. That's pure maturity on behalf of the police. Look, I'm not biased. I call a spade a spade. The police do a lot of wrong things, right? You have a lot of individual police officers doing the wrong thing. You see it every day. But these police are handling it well so far.
Is that this group of irate women had a young child in the car, and we can imagine how witnessing all this could be traumatizing for a small child, not to mention setting a bad example.
Touch me then.
That's it. You know, this guy just touched on that. I said in the last video. How do you have kids seeing this? How do you have children that you supposedly care about and you're exposing them to this type of environment? It just goes to show people are not cut out to be parents sometimes, right? It's just wild.
Touch me.
Because this type of behavior in front of children will just encourage them. You know, children, they're a sponge. They see how adults act. They think this is the way to behave. When police show up, this is how I behave. They see the parents acting like children. They see the parents yelling. You know, a lot of parents will say, you know, shut up, quiet down, stop yelling, stop this, stop that. You know, be quiet, be polite, be respectful. But then the parents act like this. You think your kids are going to be respectful when you're disrespectful? Your kids are going to be quiet when you're loud and irate? It's like parents that are chain smoking and they tell their kids, don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke. Or the parents drink, they're alcoholics, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink. Children at a point, they follow your actions. They're not going to follow just what you say. So you tell your kids to settle down, simmer down, shut up, be quiet, be respectful. And then they see police come to your house and you acting like this. That's how you get these kids growing up and being wild.
Hey, chill. I'll spit in your face. Don't touch me.
Look how patient he's being. I'll spit in your face. Don't touch me. Like I said in the last call where those girls were at the zoo, you have a lot of males that react like this. This is a reaction. Men don't react, right? Men deliver a response. Certain, you know, situations you get in, you respond. When you react, a reaction is like it's not under your control, right? A reaction is an inevitable step, an inevitable effect, right? You put baking soda in vinegar, there's a reaction. You can't prevent it. You put a Mentos in a Coca-Cola bottle, there's a reaction, right? Men are not supposed to react because a reaction implies that you're not in control. This dude is not in control.
Touch me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop there. Relax. Stop touching me. Don't tell him stop touching me. Relax. Go give her the phone. Go give her the phone.
See?
Stop touching
Stop touching me. Stop touching me. He's acting like a female. And I'm not taking anything away from women. And I'm not, you know, throwing women under the bus. Women act like how they're supposed to act, and men act like how they're supposed to act, right? Women have their attributes. This is a feminine attribute. It's a feminine reaction to this situation. You hear the women mostly saying, don't touch me. That's a logical female response. If she's not down with the situation, she's uncomfortable, women close up. They don't want to be touched. A man doesn't say, don't touch me. Right? This is a feminine response.
With a phone, that's it. Man, why are you making this so much more difficult? Say, guys, give it a phone. Okay.
There's no denying how unstable this man was. Even his mother didn't want his nonsense in her house. Shouting at the officers like that was hugely disrespectful too. And up until now, they'd been very gracious with him.
Pig. I know what the bands mean, pig. I know what the bands mean, pig.
You don't need to relax. You need to take a deep breath, buddy. You need to take a deep breath, brother.
You pig. Pig. I trust these white people way more than you, pig. You know what you is? You one of them Hispanic motherfuckers that's gonna pull up and dead. Yeah, that's what you gonna do. Get off my face. Get out of my face. Go back to your car. No, I'm not. Nobody is talking to you no more. They drove off. Now leave me the alone. No, I'm not listening. I'm not listening to you.
Acting like a child. This is not how an adult man, he's a male, but an adult man should be responding to police. I don't care if you guilty or you innocent. You just deal with them, let them do their paperwork, let them go home. They're trying to do their job. I'm not trying to make anybody's life unnecessarily difficult. That's my thing. If police get called on me, God forbid, I'm gonna deal with the situation, as best as I can. If they're not being aggressive to me, that's another story, right? These police are being very respectful, very patient. They're not even on his grass. They're not even on his lawn.
I don't give a okay. Now see y'all way out. See y'all way out. I called y'all because they had their brothers pull up with guns and had a big ass gun in his hand.
The group was finally separated, with the woman parking around the block, so at least we've made a little progress. The man, however, was becoming more racist and belligerent by the minute, and things were about to reach a boiling point.
Tells everybody he's gonna, right when I walk up, he's gonna go inside and get a gun and shoot everybody.
Yeah, but I didn't say what kind of gun. I didn't say nothing.
It doesn't
matter. Enough. Knock it off, man. We're done.
We're done. I told y'all to leave me alone.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what
His ad to me is basically skipped.
I said leave me alone.
No, that could have been done a lot easier. You're not getting an ambulance.
No.
Like a man, boy. Get up like a man.
See, they're saying get up like a man because they're fed up. This guy's acting like a child, straight up. Look at him. He's going ragdoll. I haven't gone ragdoll since I was, 6 years old? 6 years old. I haven't gone ragdoll since I'm 6 years old. This guy's going ragdoll. Grown adult. Look at the neighbors. Look at the neighbors. What an embarrassment. And you wonder why certain people, will say they don't want to live around certain people. Look. This isn't always a racial thing, right? You see a lot of people. I've seen a lot of these body cams with people of all races, right? But just look at the neighborhood. Look at the neighbors. What a bad look.
Mom, I'm not doing that. What did I do? Y'all just want to make a point. That's it.
When you decide you want a friend to kill us, that's what you get. In the car.
I didn't do nothing.
Get in the car.
Y'all doing nothing. Y'all doing it for nothing.
In the car.
For nothing.
In the car.
It's no point. It's no point for what?
In the car.
I gotta go to work. I got somewhere. I gotta go to school. I got college.
In the car.
There was no other choice but to arrest the man.
This dude said he got college. That is debatable.
And as usual, this is where the real drama began. The tough guy persona disappeared pretty quickly when he started crying out for his mom, and his list of excuses was useless in convincing the cops not to arrest him.
I've been arrested so many times. He's doing shit. He is doing stuff. I swear to God. Oh, my Lord. He is doing stuff. He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff.
What's happening here? Is he accusing the... Look at the neighbors. Look at the neighbors who's watching this. This is such a bad look. It's crazy. Look how disappointed. This guy is like a disappointed father. He's looking at this dude like, you're a grown adult, man. Look how you're behaving.
Oh, my arm is scraping against the concrete. Baby, Ma. No, I'm not kicking. I'm not. No, you just kicked me.
Stop, man.
He just kicked me.
Enough.
Okay, my arm. If you get my arm.
Calm the down.
Oh, what?
Calm down.
What?
It's getting a lot easier. Just stop.
Oh.
If the man's been arrested so many times before, he should know exactly how this goes by now. No one has sympathy for a criminal who complains about being hurt after they don't cooperate and give the cops no other choice but to use a bit of force.
Just stand me up. I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm gonna have a panic attack. All right. It's just too hot. I'm gonna have a...
Yeah, you can't make this up. This is crazy. Imagine this dude returning back to his neighborhood and all his neighbors are just looking at him crooked. Like, bruh, you was acting like a whole 5-year-old.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. Mom, I'm gonna have a...
I understand.
No, my heart. My heart. You have to get me up off the ground. I was sitting in the car. I don't care. My heart for real. My heart. My heart. My heart.
All right, BT's here. Let's stand up.
We're not precisely saying that the man was faking his panic attack, but the timing for all this was awfully convenient, and the man just had to announce that he was going to have a panic attack just to be sure the cops understood his performance. All of this was becoming incredibly dramatic.
This is so embarrassing. Look at this woman. Yo, everyone is tripping. This is unbelievable.
Are you gonna stand up? You gonna stand up?
My handcuffs.
Stand up.
My handcuffs. My handcuffs. My handcuffs. They gonna throw me
Stand
in.
up. Stand up. Stand up.
I can't. Oh my God.
Like many criminals, he was so uncooperative that he had to be dragged and carried to the police van like a child. He was also screaming like a possessed banshee, and with no end to all these antics in sight, seemingly, the cops had a hard job ahead.
Oh, choking me. He's choking me. He just choked me.
Nobody's got
He
anything
just
on
choked
you.
me.
Nobody's choking you. Nobody's hands are anywhere near your throat. Come on, man. Come on, man. I get y'all doing this.
I've never seen cops so disappointed in my life.
Stand up.
Oh my God, the handcuffs hurt. I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my arm. Mom. Oh my God. Mom, the door. Look at me.
The man was already desperate at this point by going as far as claiming that the cops were choking him. Obviously, this was utter nonsense, and all of this was just another failed attempt at acting like a victim.
To prove a point.
It's not to prove a point.
It is. It is. I just said one dumb thing. I said one dumb thing on my property. I could have been talking about anything. I just want to go to work.
So that's it. They booked him because he said he's going to get a strap. Big mistake.
For things to escalate.
Why are you sitting here revving your engine back and forth going in the middle of the road?
I didn't go in the middle of the road. Pulled over and turned around. That's it.
Okay, I watched you sitting here falling over on the bike trying to get it across the road.
I don't have shoes on, man.
Okay.
That's all.
Do you have an ID on you?
I don't know.
You have no ID. Do you have any what? Don't reach in your pockets. Do you have any on you to get you in any trouble?
Weapon, dude.
Oh, you mind if I pat you down real quick? Make sure you face that way for me. Keep your hands up on top of your head for me. Make sure. Is this your bike? I got you. Where are you from? Here, step over here. You're out of traffic.
The man, who was causing quite a lot of noise in public, had no ID on him, and we can't say we're surprised. Unfortunately, his initial cooperation would not last long.
Yo, is that Tectone? No, I'm just joking.
Hey!
Are you gonna arrest me?
No, I'm having. Get over here. Get over here. No, I'm trying to make sure you're okay. Now stand
Went
over
from
here.
Stephen Joe to
My
Tectone.
shit right here.
No, right here.
I'm going right here.
Okay, I don't care. You're gonna sit right here.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna sit right here.
Zero say about what I do.
You're gonna sit right here.
I'm not gonna sit right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit.
No, you're not. You're gonna hang tight right here.
You're not detain me.
124. Can you send me another
Let me
unit?
go. Arrest me. Let me go. Arrest me.
It's not Tectone, guys. It's not Tectone.
Understand that.
Arrest me.
You are not free to leave.
Arrest me.
Over here.
No, I'm gonna go that way.
You're not gonna go that way.
Is that coming to the ground then?
No, I'm gonna have you sit over here.
They actually might relate it. He sounds like Tectone. They have the same voice. They look similar. Never know.
Here, I'm trying to be cordial with you. I'm trying to be cordial with you.
No, you're not. Are you gonna touch me?
Yes, I will put hands on you, okay?
Why?
Because you are being detained. Because you're okay. Listen to me.
Shut your mouth.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not going to argue with you. Do not get in my face.
I'm not in your face.
Okay.
Get your finger out of my face.
Do not
bite your finger off.
Do not. You're not. Listen.
I will bite your finger off of your hand.
Okay.
Yo, homeboy is not playing. He said, "I'll bite your finger off."
Calm down.
Sir,
let me talk.
Out of my face.
No, let me talk to you.
Out of my face.
Yo, he got shook. You see the cop's finger retract? That is gold. He just retracted his finger. Look at his finger here. Look at him retract that when he says I'm gonna bite it.
Not get in my face. I'm not in your face. Okay. Get your fucking finger out of my face. Do not bite your finger off. Do not. You're not. Listen,
Watch finger.
Bite your finger.
Okay. His finger trembling. he go, I'm gonna bite your finger off, and he retracted that finger, and his finger's shaking.
Calm down. Sir, let me talk.
He's still shaking.
No, let me talk to you. Out of my get on the ground. I'm not doing it. Get on the ground right now. Really, dude? Hands on the ground. For what? Get on the ground. Weapon. I have no weapon. 124. Give me traffic.
What a delayed response. The guy's like, I'm gonna bite your finger off. It took the guy a couple minutes to process that before he pulled out the taser.
Get on the ground right now.
It's ironic that the man was yelling at the cop to get out of his face when he was the one who stepped up to him. The threats he made to the cop are quite insane too, but somehow he was surprised when the cop attempted to detain and arrest him.
I got a bad elbow. You see the scar? Why are you doing this? Really? 124. One detain. For what? For what? Because you're not listening to me. I don't have to listen. I told you you were detained.
Hey, he's not wrong. I see a lot of police now that they think you have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to them unless you're in the commission of a crime. Police like to throw their power around and say, oh, you know, they have this new term where they're using it a lot, lawful order. It's not a new term, but it appears that police have learned it quite recently because they didn't used to enact that whole lawful order. Lawful order basically allows them to tell you whatever they want. And if you deny, they can hit you with obstruction. They can tell you you're obstructing justice because you gave you a lawful order and you're not following our order. When in reality, unless you've committed a crime, you don't have to listen to police. It's a cordial thing to do to give them ID, which I would recommend. You know, normally I'll talk to police. I'll give them my ID, make sure everything's chill, everything's cool. But reality, I don't have to give them ID. I don't have to talk to them. Right? So, you know, the guy is not wrong. He's like, I don't need to listen to you.
So I figured telling us you're walking in traffic. You said no. I said you were detained. Go get your dude. Get me up off the ground, please. Get me the out of this dirt, dude. Get me up. You can sit down right here. Don't touch me. Yeah, I will put hands on you. Okay, and I'll break your neck.
Yeah, with the don't touch me.
Okay, I'll go break your neck. Keep talking, sir. I will. You were detained. You were detained. Okay, for what? You were detained because you're revving stop in traffic. Did I do anything wrong? Call the cops, please, man.
Making serious threats to law enforcement is a horrible idea, but somehow this man thought he had the authority to do this. This guy even requested that more cops be called, but this would only backfire in his face.
He's on the side of the road, just revving his bike motor. Oh my God, dude! Get all these people are coming to me saying, "Hey, he's drunk. He's tipping over." I'm sober. I don't even drink. 1 second. He's tipping over the bike. No, my bike right down. I don't have shoes on, dude. Get this cuffs off me, Pop. Get a cage. Pop, get the get a cage. Hoorah! Get the no, I do. Dude, hey, I'm suing the out of this guy. Bike, so I do to get out with him. I'm suing the out of this guy. Relax. He's on his mouth, threatening to kill me. No, he. Oh my God! Relax. I told him to stop. I said, I'll bite your finger off and put it in my face, motherfucker. Yes, I will. I'm a warrior. Walking away from me. Get me the out of these cuffs, dude. ID. And, yeah, what is that? Is that a law breaker? No. Get him on the ground. Get away from me, sir. Okay. He's been threatening to kill me and my wife. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get the get him ID. I don't have a weapon. How the he threatened to tase me? Okay. He tried to tase me, dude.
It's hard to understand the officer with this man endlessly rambling in the background. He even threatened to sue the officer, which of course was just totally out of bounds and shows just how entitled he was.
Why is this kid touching me, sir? I didn't do it. I'm surgically repaired, boys. Please tell us get it back to chat.
If you're in Canada and have
you just say I'm surgically impaired,
loans, credit cards, or lines of credit,
the hell does that even mean? I'm surgically impaired? You have a lobotomy or something?
Can I put my shoes on? They're my bike.
Surgically impaired? I've never heard that.
We're doing it again.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Please help. Please.
No, face that way.
Customer, please help me with this situation. Please, guys.
Put your chest right there.
Okay, sir. I will gladly put my chest on these stars and stripes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, my bowl. You just broke my bowl, dude.
Oh, your bowl. You can't have it anyways.
It was obvious that the man was mocking the officers, and he was not even being sly about it. This poor guy was immediately upset about his paraphernalia breaking too, but all this just added up to a more incriminating case.
Did you see me pull up? Yes, put your feet in the car. Man. I didn't put your feet in the car. I'm gonna drag you.
I get my shoes.
Put your feet in the car. We're gonna get up. Put your feet in the car.
I barely fit in
Put your feet in the car. I can't help
stand there, please. I'm not even arrested.
Put your feet in the
You
car.
didn't even read my rights at all. Why am
We
I
don't have to
fine?
read you your rights.
What,
Put
to
your
put
feet
me
in the car.
cuffs in a car? Yes,
No,
you do,
you
sir.
don't. Put your feet in the
Sir,
car.
Foster,
Drag him
please,
over there.
Man, please, man. Please. I didn't do that.
Down.
All right, so what happened? So I'm on the traffic stop, and all I hear him, he's just down here going like this, just yelling, revving his bike like super loud. Okay.
Of course, the man kept up his intolerable antics, and the cop had to start shouting at him to just listen. The officers could finally have a moment of silence, which was very appreciated.
Bro, I've been here for a long time. I just got back from a long deployment. Please get me out of these cuffs.
Where are you deployed at?
Dude, I can't even tell you.
Okay. Do you have any ID anywhere on your bike or anything?
Brother, I have a picture of it on my phone. Please, just get out of these cuffs, please, man.
Well, no, because you're going to jail.
For
So.
what? I didn't
Resisting
do anything.
an officer without violence. I just told you that.
Resisting, that's a jailable offense?
Yes, it is. It's a misdemeanor in Florida.
Come on, man. You're going to take me to jail for a misdemeanor, bro, please.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm a felon, dog.
I take people to jail for...
Please, man,
breaking the law.
don't do this. I don't have any money to bail out either.
Claiming that he's both a military service person and a felon is wild. And since this man wasn't being forthcoming at all, the officer had no reason to believe him. I'd be willing to bet that his long deployment was actually jail time.
I can't talk to you if you're yelling at me.
Dude, why am I in cuffs, bro? I'm a warrior for the...
Yo, the dude is starting to cry. This is great. I see a common theme with a lot of these guys here. These guys are like, they have arrested development. These guys did not mature.
Don't put your feet out there. Put your feet in the car. Listen, you're going to turn the next charge if I got to tell you. Put your feet in the car.
Told me to give me my shoes at least, man.
Put your feet in the car.
Don't touch me, kid.
Listen.
Do not touch me.
I'm not worried about you.
Look at me, brother.
Look at me, brother. I don't care.
You should be.
I absolutely do not care.
How does dude go from crying to freaking threats in 1 second?
Fear should be a real thing in your life right now.
Okay.
Hey, brother, why is this kid touching me?
Because if I got to tell you to put your feet in
Why
the
did he
car
just kick
again.
me? Dude, the kid just kicked me. I want to put my shoes on. I shouldn't even be in cuffs, bro.
Well, you're going to jail.
I didn't
so
do
you're
anything. Why am I going to jail?
I've already explained to you.
This kid doesn't...
thing.
Read me my rights, please.
I'm not asking you anything.
Please read my
I
rights.
don't need to read your
Please,
rights.
why am I detained? Read me my rights,
You were under arrest. You were not.
What am I arrested for? I have no
you're
ticket.
being
I have not been...
arrested.
Okay, please, can I get out of this vehicle?
No, you're not getting out of this.
Sir.
Because you're going to jail.
For what?
Would you like to speak to a supervisor?
Yes,
Dude,
please.
we'll have one here.
What?
Put your feet in the car. Move your knee.
Why am I being arrested?
Move your knee!
What?
It's pretty jarring how this man's demeanor switched violently from being whiny and weepy to aggressive and explosive. Even the officers were getting worked up.
Mental illness.
And we had to give them credit where credit's due for dealing with such an insufferable person.
Right now, you're going to go to jail for obstruction, okay?
Yo, he crying again.
Okay, listen to me. It's a simple resisting charge, okay?
Really? You're gonna take me to jail?
Yes, sir.
God, for what? I don't have anybody to bail out.
You don't get
just got home.
Okay, you don't get it.
Just got home.
I understand. All right, we're gonna help you out. All right. So, dude, my question is, do you have anybody who can come get your bike?
Dude, I don't have anybody. I'm
Okay.
an individual warrior of one, sir. You have
Okay.
no idea who you're detaining right now. Why are you doing this to me? Can I at least put my hands in front of me, please?
No,
my
we
shoulder hurts.
we can't do that. All right, what's wrong with your shoulder?
Hurts, man. It's blown the out.
Okay.
My labrums are torn as and my shoulders can't bend like this, man. Please help me.
right.
Just put my hands in front of me. I'll go wherever you want, please. Just put my hands
I
in
can't
front
take the cuffs off here
of me.
right now. Okay.
Just, Vaughn, I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anyone, Vaughn.
Listen to me.
Why are you doing this to me, dude?
Listen to me, okay?
Vaughn,
You. Okay.
you don't spit on me. I didn't spit on you, mother.
This guy's a freaking lunatic. He just cries and then snaps after.
Okay.
Hey, now it's warrior time, sir. You.
Yo, this is
I didn't
crazy.
spit on you, Vaughn. I spit next to you. Get the out of my face, you little.
Okay.
Take me to jail, mother.
First, he tried to get sympathy with a sob story, but when that didn't work, he got insanely belligerent. There's a noticeable behavior pattern here that we've seen before. He even tried to spit on the officer. In the end of all this, he was taken to jail and his bike was towed. The man was charged with obstruction without violence and assault on specified personnel.
I couldn't afford a team, but I built one anyway. Look, I used to be that.
Yo, these people are freaking wild, man. Woo!
On November 27th, 2022, cops were doing local patrols when they noticed a vehicle driving around with a suspended registration. Additionally, the cops learned that the driver had a warrant out for her arrest. Moments after pulling them over, the passenger started acting very aggressively, already putting the cops on high alert.
I don't need a reason. Step out of the car. Yes, you do.
I don't feel safe.
You have a warrant for your arrest. Step out of the car.
I got a warrant for arrest.
She has a warrant for
Man,
arrest.
hold on. Can I see the
You're
warrant?
gonna get arrested.
Man, your tweaking on Nelly Brain. Man, you just
Sit down. Sit down. Yes, I
He got lucky already right there because he just grabbed the cop's arm. That's the thing. Some of these cops, they're not going. Some of these cops, yo, dudes get tased and thrown on the ground for less. This dude just grabbed a cop's arm. That's how you know these dudes are not playing with a full deck. This is like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That's not how it works, buddy. Sit in the car. Sit in the car.
Hey, man, call the police. I don't even know if you the right police or not. How you just gonna pull up?
Sit in the car.
Can we see the warrant?
That's not how it works.
Can I see the warrant?
No, you cannot.
I don't know who you is, sir. I just see it say police.
You don't see the police.
I don't know who you is. It's a freaking police car.
The woman had a warrant for missing a court date for a traffic violation, but it was the man who was making this situation complicated. Seems like the guy was claiming to be scared of fake cops, and that's one of the dumbest things a criminal can do.
I mean, yo, this announcer, I don't know if he AI or he, you know, I don't know where he grew up in, but yo, dudes be hitting licks. Dudes be dressing up like feds, kicking doors, doing search warrants, and they just be the ops. They're not even the feds. But you can't pull that excuse when there's a whole police car behind you. Like, come on now.
Open our door and say she has a warrant. He woke up and opened our door and say she got a warrant. Is that like, could he just open our door and just grab her? He don't gotta show us nothing. He don't gotta show us nothing. How we know? How do I know what he's doing is legit though? I don't know. The police are killing people these days, sir.
I hear you. I don't blame
It's all type of going on. He woke up aggressive as hell, man. He woke up aggressive as man. Even though he the police, he can't do that type of man. Y'all hurting people out here, man. We black, man. We black, man.
We black.
Like for real, man.
Using the race card as an excuse for being lippy with the cops and giving them a hard time is a classic criminal tactic. Unfortunately for this man, he had no reason to act this way and get.
Look, he's not wrong. I'm the last person that's gonna downplay a lot of the abusive situations that police are in. Right? Police be abusing their power, 100%. But I see a lot of these situations could be avoided just by being cordial. Just treat a fellow man like a fellow man. If someone's disrespecting you, it's a different story. You could check it. You tell them, look, I don't want to be disrespected. Most of the time you check someone, you know, they're going to correct their behavior. Police or not. I don't think the average cop is out here trying to disrespect you. They may disrespect you because, you know, they don't see you as equal to them, right? And that's not even a race thing. You know, police look down on a lot of people. Police don't like when people have flashy cars sometimes. They don't like when people have, you know, flashy things sometimes. They may try to paint them like they're in some criminal activity. So you may have situations where police are coming at you, you know, sideways. But if you check them, they will realize, you know, okay, I'm being a bit unfair to this person. It's like they may naturally just be disrespectful people, right? When dealing with criminals or dealing with people that they think are less than them. They think they're in a higher class or whatever, right? They think that they're more civilized, right? But again, you check them. Usually 9 times out of 10, they'll show you respect back.
Getting all riled up for his girlfriend is not going to make the situation better for either of them.
Yes, I can. I just stopped you literally 2 blocks back.
No, you did not. You just
yes, I did. I stopped you at the light, and then you went to 2 stop signs. Two stop signs. All right, we're done. We're done.
But he could talk to him or something, let him know something.
No, I agree. I got you, man. So we don't carry paper copies of it. When we get back, we can get that and show you guys.
Right now, he's confusing like a search warrant. Like something that a documentation they would have to show you when they show up to your house. They're trying to kick your door. They have to show you a search warrant. It's a physical documentation. When you have a warrant for your arrest, the police don't gotta show you nothing. There's no precedent of of police showing you that you have a warrant. That's on their screen. They look your name up, they see a warrant. They're not even trying to tell you because they know you. If you finna run, you finna do something crazy. So they're just trying to, normally, from what I've ever seen of someone being detained that had a warrant, they come silently and they apprehend the person. They're not trying to be like, sir, okay, look here on page 4, your name is highlighted in green. Nah. You figure that out at the police station. Again, the streets are not a place to contest the crime, to start, giving your arguments, responding to complaints. You're not the defendant in this situation. The police are just doing their job. They're like secretaries. They're bringing you to the office, which is the police station, and you do your paperwork there. You get out of there, you go to court. That's it. You don't need to start arguing with the feds.
Hey, real quick, man. I don't want you to be digging around that car, okay? Peace about for me.
Digging around the car for what?
I don't know what she has in there. I'm not saying she's in weapons, but I don't want you digging around.
I was just in the car.
No, I know. But if
you got to search the car?
No, I'm just saying I don't know what's in the car.
I understand. Okay, I don't got no weapons. I don't got no weapons.
At this point, even the driver started shouting at the cops and being belligerent, and the cops didn't have 1 second of peace, as they also had to stop the man from rummaging through the car.
So I'm putting you back on some game, right? When you see an officer in this pose, this is like a international, racial transcending, department transcending posture, all right? I don't care what department, what country, what state, what city, every place in the world that got police, when you see this posture, they are not aggressive. They're not trying to arrest you. They are preparing to send you home. They wrapped up the call. They got their perpetrator. They got their criminal in the back. They already got her. She had a warrant. Their day is done. Their quota is done. It's like a salesman working at Best Buy. He sold his TV today. That's what that posture means. He sold the TV. The commission check is in the mail. He ready to let this dude go. But homie is still being aggressive.
Drivers started shouting at the cops and being belligerent, and the cops didn't have 1 second of peace, as they also had to stop the man from rummaging through the car.
You just walked up and opened the door? Like, I don't know what could happen, though, man. The police are killing people, homie. I don't even like 10 by y'all, man.
It's also not a good excuse to say police are killing people. Like, it's counterproductive, right? It's like a conflict of interest that he's having here, or most of these guys have. It's like, yo, cops are killing people. Okay, so then why would you behave in a way to make them feel uneasy? That kind of doesn't make sense.
You got ID with us? Huh? Do you have an ID with you or no?
No, y'all don't gotta have my ID, man. That just scared the out of me, man.
No, sir.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks.
You know whose work is not easy? The feds. But I ain't on their team, though. They signed up for this work. They getting paid. No one has a gun to their head telling them they got to do this.
I'm detained for. Oh my god! I got house shoes on.
You be surprised. You be surprised.
Is that how that works?
What?
With a warrant? That's how that works. What he said.
So I guess what part of it?
He could just walk up and just like grab her. He can do that.
From the sound of it, is that if you guys are taking this line of pull over, that's not normal. That's not what everyone else does in the traffic stop. Normally people immediately go to the right side of the road, so that way they get this stuff figured out. With you guys still going, and obviously her tint, I'll be sure with you, tint's probably illegal. Because in Illinois, you gotta have 35% of the sedan, and that's probably close to 5. We have no idea what's going on.
Come on, man. Hey, I'm not.
The man was being increasingly challenging with the officers, and they decided to take swift action to stop this dramatic scene from escalating any further. Of course, his complaints skyrocketed when the handcuffs came out.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Help! Help! Help!
No, this got to be mental illness. There's no way these dudes are serious. You can't be mentally sound and look at him. He looks serious. Is he pretending? I don't know. He's calling for help. These are police. Nobody's gonna help you. I don't know what these people are thinking. But again, hey, this guy could have been a baby and seen some crazy things take place in front of him with his dad or his mother, with police, This is how this happens. They get traumatized, and that trauma gives a lot of these people a mental illness. And it just keeps repeating itself, generational. These people, you know, a lot of the time, they don't know how to handle their kids. They get arrested, and their kids get traumatized seeing this stuff happen in front of them. This dude is, for real, crying for help at the top of his lungs. And these police seemingly aren't trying to hurt him, right? Crazy.
Behind your back. Help! Put your hands behind your back.
Help!
Yeah, that's what I thought. Put your
Help.
hands behind your back. We're done. We're not playing around.
He's screaming for help.
The officers were quick to react, and they stabilized the situation by pinning him down.
Oh.
The irony of it all is that this guy wasn't even the one in trouble, and he put himself in this situation by acting tougher than he actually is.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, as DJ Khaled would say. So we're going to do a quick look into Dr. Umar, see what's going on with Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar said, "Nothing, you idiots. Locked in my basement."
What's good, y'all? Welcome to FDMG Academy, a school where your kids can learn, grow, but most importantly, learn about their culture. This school was made... I tried it. Let me stop playing. Let's get into the video, y'all.
One thing I'll say is I don't like the amount of people that troll the guy. Or troll the idea, because it makes the idea look like a joke. This is Dr. Umar. Many may be familiar with Dr. Umar, right? He started fundraising, crowdfunding for this school for boys. He was trying to make a difference, trying to help the community. But it turned out that, 10 years elapsed and he didn't do much. He didn't do much, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't do much. That's an homage to Dr. Umar. He likes to repeat things. But look, I'll make fun of Dr. Umar all day, right? But I think the idea and how a lot of people are mocking the idea and making it, clowning the idea, that's what I don't like, right? Because this dude, he may be a scammer. I don't know. Who knows? But I think the idea is genuine, and I don't think it's a laughing matter, personally. Okay, we got it. So this is what are they going to name?
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen,
the
parents and youth,
the
and
mademoiselle.
elders, our ancestors are happy today.
The
They
mademoiselle.
rejoice in
I don't know
heaven.
what this whole the all of a sudden, the THEE. Like you got Megan the Stallion, you got the no shade. I'm not throwing any quote unquote shade, but the see a lot of ladies. I don't know. Maybe it's an inside joke I'm not getting. I don't know. I just know that a lot of people have issues with the English language, with mastering the English language. I noticed that a lot of people who are first language English speakers, unilinguals, right? People that speak one language, they can't speak English for some reason. Hey, another reason why this school that Dr. Umar was creating was very needed, right? A lot of people cannot speak English, especially in the United States. You got 50% of Americans cannot read above a 6th grade level. Might even be 5th grade, if I'm not mistaken. And you got 20% of the population that are completely illiterate. Can't read at all. Percentage of Americans illiterate. Almost misspelled illiterate. That would have been embarrassing, right? How ironic. Approximately 21% of US adults, approximately 43 million people, are considered to have low English literacy skills, meaning they have difficulty completing tasks requiring reading, comparing information, or making inferences, according to the National Center for Education Statistics. This doesn't mean they can't read at all. Oh, excuse me, I stand corrected, but rather that their literacy skills are not sufficient for many everyday tasks. I don't know. I think that's a bit... Key points: not complete inability to read. While some individuals may be unable to read, the 21% figure includes a broader range of people who struggle with comprehension and complex reading tasks. People with low literacy skills may have difficulty understanding forms, instructions, or news articles. What a surprise, impacting their ability to complete essential tasks and fully participate in society. So this is very interesting now. I'm going a bit on a tangent, but we'll thread the needle. You know, we're talking about a school here. Inability to, what does it say here? People with low literacy skills have difficulty understanding forms, instructions, or news articles. So the inability to interpret or understand news articles is very interesting, because you have a lot of Americans that spout their opinions online and have all these strong opinions, whether it be about politics, immigration, this, that. Most of these people cannot read and understand an article or the subject matter or the statistics or the studies that hold these statistics on many of these subjects that they're forming these opinions on. So it's very interesting that Americans are some of the most opinionated people in the world, but they're some of the lowest educated, lowest literacy in the world, comparable with third world countries. Just to find the reading 6th grade level, percentage of Americans. So approximately 54. So it wasn't 50. So I lost a few points on the last one, gained a few on this one. Approximately 54% of American adults read below a 6th grade level. Okay. Now, just imagine how many of these 54%, these are people who vote, these are people who control a lot of the things in America by their voting power, right? These are people who form opinions and go out to the polls and select a leader of the country based on the information that they were able to take in and process, right? And we know that their level of processing is extremely low. So what do you think happens? That's why you see the state of America as we see it today. This is not a racial issue. This transcends all races. They're just not the brightest people. What can I say? I'm not a biased person. You just got to call a spade a spade. So Dr. Umar was trying to change things. How'd it go? How'd it go, Dr. Umar? We do things big in Jamaica. What an opportune time for this ad, eh? Jamaica. Yo, Jamaica living. Anyway. I mean, that's pretty good. 250K in 6 months. That's pretty good. $500,000 a year. That's pretty good. It's more than 98% of the country making $500,000 a year, maybe even 99. I agree with that. Look, if you're out here buying weave and perm, you might as well give your money to Dr. Umar. I was astonished. I was at the barbershop one time and I heard how much these chicks pay for these whatever I don't even know what they're called. The weave or the sew-in or whatever. Yo, some of these go for like $800, $1,000, $1,100. Yo, and these chicks, no wonder they're not taking them off. No wonder these chicks, do these chicks, the first thing I think of when I see a chick wearing one of those hair pieces is I think, is it clean? That's the first thing I think. I'm like, is that clean? Because the way I know how these chicks be out here. These chicks be out here throwing it back turn it back on Friday, turn it back on Saturday, Sunday morning they in church. When they in church with that same stank wig that was getting nut on, dude had his hand on the back of her head, pressing it in the pillow, nut on. And she like, she gives it a dry clean. She gets a wet wipe, dry clean, spot clean, tied to go marker on the weave. Sunday morning, and I see these chicks, they're going to church, and I'm just looking at them like, is that thing clean? That's what I think of every time I see that hair. Is that clean? Because I know y'all ain't showering with it. It's not your hair. So how is it possible you strutting, you going up and down Broadway, downtown, you in the subway, you on the bus, you at work with the same weave? Nah. What happened here? What happened? What happened? What's going on? A little problème technique over here. Technique, problème technique, difficulté. Difficulty technique, technical difficulty. Okay, hold on. Damn, Umar Pimhan is strong. He be like, I know you got it. Next time make it double. Don't be coming around here with that small change. Umar is invoking his past. That might be the hardest money spread right there. Donations. Gifts. Red Lobster. Gifts. More gifts. Some people think it's GIF. Some people think it's GIF, but it's actually gifts. I love how he frames it to block boys. Dang. Lunch with the doctor? Can't wait to hear about this lunch with the doctor. I think I went on a 10-minute freaking ramble rant about the lack of education. I didn't even make the point. The mademoiselle. All right, this is why reading comprehension and language is very important, right? I know that the word the is only pronounced the when it's in front of another vowel. So it would be like the apple, the the Apple, the optometrist, the opening, right? But it's the Mademoiselle. But I just found it interesting that, a lot of chicks be having that the. I ain't hating. I'm just saying. I noticed it. Megan Thee Stallion. I've been peeping the trends. But shout out to her. I'm not hating. Shout out to the Mademoiselle. I think she's Haitian. That's why she got that French. She bring that French spice, that French flavor. Maybe Creole too. I don't know if it's like an inside joke or it's Creole, the whole V thing. I don't know. FDMG, I don't know why, what's wrong with my brain, but it makes me think of SODMG, like SOD Money Gang. I remember Soldier Boy, SODMG. Yeah, SOD Money Gang. Right? SODMG, FDMG. Isn't that crazy? Maybe low key partnering with Soldier Boy. Who knows? This chick is mad pretty. I don't know. I think it's a hot take of mine. I've said this on several live streams to my embarrassment. I just have no shame. But I don't know if it's like a racist take. Not that I care. But I do find that black women, I like black women thicker than I like white women. That's just a personal preference. Like I like white women that are, max 130. Max. But black women, I don't know, they just hold it better. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's their skin. I don't know if it's the color, the fact that, they're, the dark skin, that black women, the dark skin, like dark clothing, it's more flattering to wear dark clothing if you're a bit bigger. I think it's the skin that makes them carry it better. They don't look overweight. Black women don't look overweight when they're big, unless they're really big, right? But this chick cute as hell. I'm down. I know a white chick, if she was her same size, it's your preference. Some dudes don't like black chicks. I get it. But I'm saying for me, if it was a white chick the same size, I would not be down. Her, I'm down. White chick, 130 or less. I didn't mean to make that a whole body shaming segment. Let's keep going. Okay, man. Well, you said you weren't gossiping. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. A little bit. How does homeboy got so many names? Like dudes out here are calling him Prince of Pan Pizza, Prince of Scam, and a lot of these dudes are haters. I can tell you one thing, I'm not a hater. When I see people succeeding, and Dr. Umar, now he's failing. So people love to bandwagon when there's a movement against someone, or people love to dogpile someone who's down. I don't do that. You know, nobody's perfect. Dr. Umar made some mistakes. I'm sure he made a lot of mistakes, but I'm not gonna come here and start calling him names and be, so many people. I'm not accusing Mademoiselle of this. I'm saying other YouTubers that I saw talk about this. A lot of people, they build their whole career on trash talking people, trash talking other creators, other celebrities, music stars, who their whole YouTube catalog, their whole streamer or content creator career is based around trash talking other people. I never wanted to be that. That's not in me. I think it's natural to these people. They grew up doing that. They grew up gossiping. That's not natural to me. I don't think it's right. And again, these are men doing this. Talking back about female nature. For her to do this video and talk at lengths about Dr. Umar, this is a female nature, right? And this is what you value women for, right? You value women for their female attributes. That's what they bring to the equation. The equation of male versus female, there's a balance, yin and yang, right? We can't be the same. So this is the energy women bring. I like it, right? But when you have men coming on YouTube and gossiping, making these 2, 3, 4 hour long videos about Dr. Umar, researching his family, I'm just like, yo, what are you doing, man? I don't know too much about Dr. Umar's doctrine, but that's one thing I'll agree with. A lot of these dudes, especially in America, when you're talking about quote unquote black people, right? You're talking about people that melanated, that dark skinned people. You got them all around the world, but specifically the Americans, the American black person. I don't even like to use black and white. I like to stick to nationality. But for the sake of this example, I gotta call blacks a monolith in this example. Black people all over the world, whether it be Africa, Caribbean, wherever, you got Haiti, you even got there's some Africans in Israel now, they got Africans are all over the world, right? Australia, black people, African heritage people, right? But for some reason, American blacks, right? American people of African descent, a lot of them, they cannot be salvaged. A lot of these men and women, they cannot be salvaged. These people, you need to leave them behind, right? There's a lot of people. I'm not worrying about them. I'm not gonna, run behind them and make sure that they're keeping up with the pack. Yo, it's either get on the train or you miss the train. That's it, right? If you believe that America is that racist, why would you live there? That's the first question. That's facts. One thing I could say, because I've done, some work. I've done renovations in several very wealthy homes, right? Some families that had very, very high-end homes. Something I noticed with almost all of those people is they don't have televisions. The wealthier the home that I've been in, the less televisions these people would have. These people would have a library. They'll have, like an entertainment room, like a rec room, like a game room. They got puzzles. They got board games. And they got one TV room. It may be a very nice TV. It may be a modest TV. But they don't have a TV in their bedroom, a TV in the kitchen, a TV in the den, a TV in the living room. You don't see that at wealthy people's homes. Why? Because they're training up their children to be stimulated by other things, going outside, learning, books, language. This is what wealthy people do. They have their children learning language, learning geography, learning things that matter. They don't just pop them in front of an iPad. That's real wealth. Because these people have time. They have the free time. Most of the time, wealthy people, they've created a life for themselves where they're not always busy. They're busy doing work and too busy to deal with their child. No, they have the time where they don't need to give the kid an iPad. They actually engage with their child. They talk with the child. They, give the child instruction, right? Get something educational going, something that'll work their brain. Have them do a puzzle. How many kids in the hood are doing puzzles, right? Kids got to grow up doing puzzles. Lola on Kick. What's up, Lola? She says, "Yay, is that you?" See, white people will see this and they'll take it the wrong way, and I fully understand. I could understand. Black people have been through a lot. That's what white people need to understand. I'm such a non-biased person. I don't understand. The thing is, I grew up around white people, so I kind of have like both sides, because clearly I'm visibly not white. But my culture that I've grown up in, I didn't grow up around quote unquote black culture. So I understand white people, but I also understand black people from a perspective of almost like an outsider, right? I am, right? That's who I am. I cannot change who I am. Who I am is African descent. But my culture, right, it puts me in like an outside role. So I could see the white community, I could see the black community, and I have empathy for both. I understand both. So I understand a white person hearing like all this black, walnut, black almond queens. If you flipped it and you said like white queen, my white snow, my pure white princess, that would sound hateful to a lot of black people. So I understand that sounds hateful if you're a white person, but you gotta understand, you gotta put yourself in the shoes of someone who, a lot of these Americans that Dr. Umar is targeting, right? These are low income, these are undereducated people. This is the reason that he's created this project. So you got to put yourself in that scenario where these are people who are stepped on, who are looked down on, who are not experiencing the quality life that many Americans have access to. That's just facts. A lot of these people legitimately don't have access to these things because of how, property tax works, right? Property tax directly is paid into the school system. So if your neighborhood is a lower value neighborhood and you have lower property taxes, your schools by default, because the funding is coming from the property taxes, your schools will not be as good. And that's not to say that only black children are affected by that. Of course, there are white children that are affected by that. But I'm just saying, if I were white, I would understand this because I'm not a woman. I can empathize with how women feel on certain subjects. I'm not gonna be just putting my blinders on and being biased just because I'm a man. You know, these kind of like self-promoting takes or self-promoting self-sustaining or how do you put it, self-indulgent ideology, right, where it's you have that ideology because it's beneficial to yourself. It's like, okay, like I'm black, so I'm a black man, so I'm gonna be a black nationalist men's rights activist. You know, that's a biased position. It's a self-serving position. So as a white person, you shouldn't only have self-serving views. You should be able to put yourself in other people's shoes. I could put myself in a Mexican shoes, you know, these families that are getting deported or whatever. I could put myself in their shoes. I could empathize. I could say, you know, how would I feel if I were that scenario? I would feel bad. I wouldn't enjoy that. That would not be, you know, a fair shake at things, right? So when you see someone like Dr. Umar going with all this black, he is overselling it. He comes off as someone who maybe is racist and someone who's hateful. But really what he is doing is he's overselling something that is underrepresented. Black women, a lot of the time, feel not loved. They feel like they're underappreciated, right? They don't feel like, a lot of black women don't feel like they are seen as beautiful. They don't see themselves as a standard of beauty, especially in America or these Western countries where Eurocentric beauty standards, right? Where you're talking about, you know, the facial structure, the nose, I'm not even going to talk about skin tone. That's, you know, too obvious. But, you know, the hair, right? You see a lot of black women putting on hair that is not inherent to African women, right? So black women, they do have that issue where they are underappreciated, or at least they feel underappreciated. You see a lot of black men talk down on black women. I'm not saying criticizing. I'm all open for criticism. We have a lot of black men that'll say they don't like black women, or black women are angry, or black women this, black women that. So what Dr. Umar is doing here is he is reaffirming the love for black women, which I understand. I don't do that. I don't get up here and call black women queens, because as we saw in these cop clips that I was just playing, a lot of these women is not queens, right? Not the behavior of a queen. I don't think there's more than what they got, 350 million people in the US, so half of them are women. I don't think there's more than 1 million queens, black, white, Hispanic, in all of America. Out of maybe 80 million, right, women over the age of 18, I don't think 1 million of them should be calling themselves queens, or are deserving of the title queen. So I ain't calling none of these bitches queens, but I understand where he's coming from. Let's go. That's true. And she brings up a good point. You got to beware the flatterer, right? So I'm not saying this is what Dr. Umar is doing, but a lot of people, this is a very low level psychological technique, but a lot of people have adopted this technique of flattery. They're going to flatter someone in order to manipulate or extract something out of them. Very low level psychological technique, but I'm not accusing Dr. Umar of doing this, but this is what she's saying that he's doing. He's laying it on thick in order for them not to say, hey, where's the school? Look, it could be, and that's her opinion. It could be, but the way I see it, that's the way this type of movement needs to be put forth, right? How else is he gonna do it? He really stirred up a lot of emotion and a lot of energy that would not have already been there. Because these Americans ain't doing nothing. Yo, Africans be moving. Outside of America, yo, African people be moving. Moves be made. Let me tell you. In Africa, like on the continent of Africa, yo, lots of moves being made. You got a lot of changes with the leadership of these countries. Things are changing. All around the world, African people are changing. But in the United States, for some reason, they're still clinging to this, oh, I'm an American. Oh, yeah. And really and truly, a lot of Americans don't really care about African people in the United States, African descent people that don't even call themselves African because they're trying to say, I'm an American, right? That's fine. You could have pride in your citizenship, right? But at the end of the day, those people ain't doing nothing for you. But that's the thing too, and you got a lot of Africans, actual Africans, coming out of the continent of Africa now, that are emigrating over to the States, and they're taking over. These people are opening business. They got hair salons. They got all these so-called American blacks buying their products because they're the ones opening these hair shops, selling these same girls their weave. These African, that's the biggest joke. The African women are not wearing the weave, but they selling the weave to the American women. Can't make it up. But that's the thing here, you see, because breast implants are killing. Oh, got distracted there. He's talking about taking down white supremacy. You're not going to do that in a white country. I'm sorry, but America is a white country, and it's not going to happen, Dr. Umar. That type of movement, it happens first in the mind, and then there would be a displacement. These types of people who really value, right, African values, African culture, African civilization, African food, African clothing. These are not the average run-of-the-mill Black Americans. The average Black American, they want hamburger. They want hamburger. They want to watch football. They love America. They love white supremacy. They love it. Their whole life is shaped. They are coddled. They are propped up by that civilization. That's why you got all these edgelords online. If you look at my comment section on Instagram, because I'd be edgy, I'd be poking these boys. If you look at my comments, these dudes are all like, oh, you guys are sub 70 IQ. You guys have never built a civilization. You guys this, you guys that. America's full of those people. Those people don't respect Black Americans. Those people will never respect you. Look at Candace Owens. She tap dances like a monkey with the cymbals. Nobody respects Candace Owens, Black or white. People don't respect her. You got a lot of self-hating Blacks who will follow her and watch her, and you got a lot of whites that will follow her and watch her because she says things that they feel they can't because their tail is tucked between their legs, and they would never say half the things that Candace says. But on the reals, she's not respected. She's not. And enough of these dudes also on YouTube are not respected. Look at the Hodge twins. These guys, shout out to them. I got no hate for them, but these guys all end up in a category where they have to look down on their own people, look down on people that look like them in order to get a buck from these communities that look down on Blacks. So they're looking at these Blacks and they're like, oh yeah, these guys get it. They're the good ones. They really understand. But these guys in hell, you watch Hodge twins when they're interviewing one of these white supremacists, these guys are in hell. They look miserable. Hodge twins don't want to be interviewing the guy that started the white city. These dudes that are coming on the Hodge twins podcast, they're coming for clout. These dudes don't have as much clout as the Hodge twins. So they're using Black people to further push their message of white supremacy. I find that the biggest joke. And you got a lot of these influencers, these Black content creators or influencers, who will have these hateful people on their channel and blow them up. That to me is wild. That to me, I would never. But yo, this type of thing cannot work in America with the majority of how Americans think. Great job interview advice by Dr. Umar here. Shout out to Dr. Umar, ladies and gentlemen. See, I don't agree with that. Well, I mean, look, this is her opinion, and this is where my views can delineate from a lot of Black women, because for some reason, a lot of the leaders in the Black community seem to be women, and they have a lot of weird, radical, progressive ideologies. And these radical progressive ideologies, shocker, do not come from Black people. It's a big hot take. So a lot of these, like she's saying this love who you love type of thing, which you know what that alludes to, right? It's this whole like love is love type of thing. These types of things this is not African culture. This type of mindset, and this is one of the reasons that Black Americans are not on the same page as Africans or Caribbeans whatsoever. Because Africans and Caribbeans, they ain't playing with this. I see feminists always like to debate, and they'll bring up, oh, well, some societies were matriarchal, and they'll always cite like these obscure African tribes, and they can never really name any. And it's because African society is not, for the most part, matriarchal. Of course, we respect women, right? But there's a respect for women. You understand what their role is. Men have a role, women have a role. Women have duties, men have duties. And we collaborate in order to, bring the future of the world, right? Africans believe in that the planet is overpopulated and we should not procreate. Africans believe in that. So these are like Western ideologies kind of mingled in with Black issues that I don't like. And going back to Dr. Umar being against interracial, right? Again, he's very heavy-handed on the whole Black stuff because it has to be kind of, she's calling it performative, but in a sense, he's got to be that heavy-handed with this type of rhetoric because you see it. You see a lot of Black men saying they don't like Black women. I don't mind if you have a preference. I get it. Everyone has their preference. But to say you don't like Black women, to say Black women are this or they're that, or they're loud, or they're aggressive, or that to me is very detrimental. To say you don't like your own women, to say you're basically saying something. I really hate this argument, but in a way it is relevant. You're hating on your mom in a sense because your mother is a Black woman. So to say you don't like Black women is essentially saying like, it's just weird. To me, it's weird. You could choose to have, you marry whatever culture you want, but to say you don't like your own culture is very weird. There's some self-hatred in there boiled in. So what Dr. Umar is doing by saying, no snow bunnies, no interracial, I don't think he truly believes that, I don't think he would punish someone, right, for doing that, or he truly believes it's wrong, but he's trying to uphold a certain culture, which I don't knock. I don't knock that. And, this is something that women don't, it's harder for women to understand something like this because of their high empathy. Women, their first thought is, why wouldn't you want someone to love who they love? But, men have to be a bit more logical about these things. That's why we collaborate so well, because men are too logical for certain situations. Some situations don't require logic. They require empathy. They require more feminine energy. And again, you see, I didn't even see this yet. And you see, like I caught it before she said it. So she's saying that like it's a bad thing. And again, I think he's heavy-handed on the rhetoric. I don't think he's gonna go out there and start, beating these people, LGBT. I don't think he's gonna, tell anyone to attack them or to be mean to them, right? I personally don't think you should do that either. I think everyone should be treated with respect, right? To a certain extent, unless they give you a reason to disrespect them. So I'm not saying, I'm not out here preaching anything against gays, right? But at the same time, you can't ignore the fact that in the Black community, when you're looking at Western media or American media, whatever, right? There is an overrepresentation of feminine Black men, overrepresentation of Black men who are not heterosexual, right? I'm not saying that none of them should be represented. There should be no LGBT Black men represented. Look, they have a voice. They have a community as well, right? But I'm not saying the main guys. How come all the main guys? How come it's like, okay, Tyler Perry, you got the other dude that's twerking on the devil. You got another dude that gets exposed. How come it's every dude that is propped up as, okay, I'm saying not from Black perspective, but from a mainstream perspective, from a so-called multicultural perspective, every Black man that is put up as this is a guy you should aspire to, you should look up to, every one of them is in the LGBTQ community. So how does that work? Where are the masculine men that have families? Where, that people talk about these conspiracy theories like it's some tinfoil cuckoo stuff, but is it really? Is there not an effort to keep Black families apart? Is there not an effort to keep Black men out of the family? When you see what is promoted, you don't see a Black man with a Black woman and a child promoted in media. Never. And another problem I have with people that go too hard on Dr. Umar is these same people, they don't have smoke for the people I'm talking about, right? The people that put these dudes in positions, right? I'm not saying like it's some weird, conglomerate of shady figures. I'm just saying the labels or the media companies that deem these people as entertainers, top entertainers. It's no shady hooded figures, Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. I'm saying these people who are known that are CEOs of these, big labels and big media companies who put these dudes in position, how come no one goes after them and says, hey, how come you only promote this type of a Black man? Or how come you're not promoting any families? These people are silent, like a church mouse. When it comes to criticizing people outside the community, people that are not African, that are putting imagery in young African minds, when they see people that are creating movies or imagery, television shows, music, people look at Sexy Red. I don't see people online criticizing Sexy Red with as much vigor as they come after a man like Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar may be a scammer. I have no idea, right? It looks so. I haven't done much research into him years ago, but this is just what I'm seeing this year, right? It appears that he's a scammer, but to put him like on the guillotine, to put him on the whipping block for that, when there are so many other people that you could be criticizing who are doing actual detriment to your communities that you're in, no, silent. But when is a dude trying to do something, or at least trying to push forth a movement, everybody's going in on him. I can laugh at this because I got no problem with white chicks. I love white chicks, so I can laugh at this. It's okay. If I had these views, then it would be hateful if I was laughing. Just to clarify. Also, why I find this type of rhetoric so funny is because it's almost like a parody. Like there are some people of Caucasian descent who are very fragile, who will hear this and just, like, this is hateful. But if you really think about this, really think clearly about it, take a step back and look at the whole situation. This is comedic because he is emulating talking points that normally come from white supremacist communities. He's emulating talking points that have come from old, like Southern talking points, let's keep slavery going type talking points. Let's not race mix. He's just flipping the talking points that we've heard for probably hundreds of years. I haven't been around for 100 years, but I know I've been hearing it my whole life. So that's all he's doing is flipping it around. That's why I'm laughing. That's why it's so comical. You've had your melanin snatched. Like, who said that? Nobody has ever said that before. This dude's a pioneer. You're going to the Ice Kingdom. And that's not even hateful. That's the thing. The things he's saying are not hateful. He's not saying, white girls are this and that, nasty, or they smell like dogs. No, he's like, your melanin is getting snatched. Like that, like the punchline is still the man. That's what's funny. The punchline is not even the white chick. The punchline is the man, That's what I think. It's like, that's how you can tell he's educated and he is quite respectful, because he's not even making it a hateful remark against white people. He's just saying, look, you shouldn't be doing that because you want to be going to the Ice Kingdom. You're losing your melanin. That to me is hilarious. I'm sorry. I mean, I stand corrected. This is a bit, he's calling them the devil now. Come on, Dr. Umar. I do agree with that. I think that there are so many things that are not talked about enough. This is one thing. Mixed kids don't fit in with nobody. Mixed kids are not black and they're not white. I'm gonna tell you straight, mixed kids are not black. A lot of these light-skinned people, they're not black. They're mixed race, they're biracial. They're not black. They're not black. They're not like Dr. Umar. They're not like me. They don't look like me. I don't care where you born in America, you this, you that, right? This is a black woman. That's a black woman. That's what a black woman looks like. This is what a black woman looks like, right? This is what a black man looks like. Where he at? That's what a black man look like. So mixed race people, they're not black, they're not white. So I would agree with him there, right? Where when you have a child with another race, right? When you're such a strong, I'm not saying like a Chinese with a white person, that's less, and it's also two cultures that are, it's as he said, it's very polarizing, right? Black and white are completely polar opposite, right? It's not like an Italian and a Greek. This is really two completely opposite races coming together, which can be beautiful. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying you can't have a great, relationship, a great marriage, whatever. But when you have children now, you got to know these children are going to be confused. A great example I could think of is a girl I know, and at risk of giving out too much information, I won't go too much into it. But so this girl, she's Israeli, right? And she decided to get involved with a Muslim dude. She had kids with dude, all type of things, right? But next thing you know, look, there's a conflict going on in the Middle East, right? And those children that she had, she was like turning them away from the father. She got in beef with the dude that she was with, the Israeli dude, and she was with a Muslim guy, right? Had kids. She was trying to turn not trying, she was actively turning these children away from the father. And you could have, your political views, people have their differences, they're entitled to that. I understand. But the fact that they were so, they're such polarizing different ethnicities, right? And then they had children together. There was no cohesion, right? There was no, okay, like we're going to have this part, your culture this month for this holiday and my culture. No, this was like, yo, these kids is straight Israeli. That's it. And I'm thinking like, yo, this is crazy. I didn't say anything because these are not my kids, nothing to do with me. But I'm like, yo, these kids are going to grow up and they're going to be messed up. Because number one, when a woman turning her children away from the father, first of all, is a big problem, big issue. These children will grow up holding resentment. They may end up having, problems towards a certain gender, problem towards men, right? They may have all kinds of problems. And then there's the racial aspect now. These kids, like, they don't have a place. They don't have a place. And it's because of the polarizing ethnicities of the parents, right? And there's a conflict that popped off, and now the kids almost have to take a side. It's like, do they side with dad? Do they side with mom? That's not a place you want to have children. It's not a place children should be, right? When they're just trying to grow up. They're just trying to learn, and they got to deal with all this other political BS. I think and that's something I think a lot of people don't think about. I know just from my experience, because I get up here, I could talk on a live. I've been live here for 3 hours and 40 minutes. I could sit here and talk. So I could talk. Ain't nothing wrong with my communication. So when I'm with a chick, I'm communicating. I talk. I listen. I make sure we get back and forth ping pong. We're understanding each other. We understand each other's plights, right? And we keep open communication. But I notice from friends that I've seen, had girlfriends, short-term girlfriends, long-term girlfriends, they get married. I notice very few people talk about serious issues. And what could happen is you having a grand old time, your girl's a baddie, you're enjoying it, you getting up in there and you just enjoying life. You're not even thinking, you're not talking about some real shit, right? You're not talking about some real things, right? Next thing you know, bam, bam, bam. Now you're married to this chick because, time flies and things move quick sometimes. You're married to this chick now. You pop out a kid and you never had these discussions. You never broke this down with your woman. Like, okay, you white, I'm black. Like, we got to have a talk. Like, listen, because this is real. Some white people will hear this and think like, this is like delusion. This is real. Right? The treatment between a person who's black and a person who's white in society just every day. I'm not saying one will have more opportunity or more success. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying on a baseline, how you're seen by just general population when you go outside. Completely different. So you need to have a conversation with your woman. And this is a conversation that I've had with every serious girlfriend I've had that was not my race. That was every time I was with a white chick and it start progressing to something that may be a bit more than a fling, we always had these type of conversations, right? Initiated by me. And it's nothing aggressive or anything, just listen, how do you ask questions? How do you feel about this? Oh, did you notice when we went to this restaurant? Oh, how did that make you feel? Did you notice when this dude did this? No. And sometimes they would reciprocate and say, yeah, that was messed up. I noticed how that woman treated you, or I noticed how that dude overlooked you, or I noticed how that dude made that comment. A lot of white chicks, they're receptive and they notice this stuff. They see discrimination happen to a dude that they're dating, right? We have to have these conversations. You have these conversations. By the time you pop out kids, at least this woman's going to be prepped that she knows that there are these racial issues. She knows how to navigate in the world. She's not out there just like, feather in the wind, like the average white chick. If she's just with a white dude, these are things they don't have to think about at all, right? A white chick with a white dude, they don't have to think about racial politics at all, whether it's real or not. They don't even have to consider it. They don't need to consider the fact of if it's real or not real. So just that communication, you got to have that communication. So you pop out a kid that's biracial, at least y'all are prepared. But you have kids that be popping out and they end up 5 years old, now they're in school. They're not even prepared. They're not even prepared. So I understand where he's coming from of saying, this is not ideal, because you have a child like this, they're never really going to fit in. You have to be ready for that. And you got to know, like, is that, something I'm ready to deal with? Is that something as a parent, am I mature enough as a person in general to deal with that type of situation with my child? Yo, I'm tired as hell. I'm going to call it quits right now. Good stream. Enjoyed this. If you just joined, check out the beginning, rewind that, play that back. That was some fire cop videos, just explaining a little bit my interaction with police. The reason I come on here is, sometimes I wear a suit. Sometimes people be like, oh, because you got a lot of people that come on YouTube and they want to act like there's something they're not. They want to act like they're rich. They're balling out of control. Every dude on YouTube is a billionaire and got a harem of 100 women. That's not me. I never claim that. I never pretend to be that. Not once, and I never will, right? So when I get up here, my main intention of coming on YouTube is really to express my perspective so that people can understand a plethora of things, many things. People can understand, look, if they're in my position, they say, okay, there's other people out there that are like me, who are like-minded, who think like me. If they're not like me, they could see, okay, there's a brother, there's another dude that I'm not like him, but I see the possibility of what could be, right? Because I'm in a position where I'm third generation. I'm chilling in Canada. I don't deal with a lot of these issues that Americans deal with in a lot of these communities. The communities are a bit different here, right? A lot less racially segregated. And things are just a bit different in general. A lot of things are the same, but a lot of things are different. So I come up here, showing these cop videos. Really, I'm surprised. Sometimes people come to me and say, yo, this specific take that you had really helped me because you broke it down in a different way that I never thought about it before. Or this particular way you broke down this subject really helped me because I never thought of it like that before. So that's why I come on YouTube. It's really, everyone can get something out of it. You can learn something from anybody. I've learned things from little children. I've learned things from 8-year-old children. I've learned things from bums on the street, and I've learned things from professors and teachers, right? But not all information is going to come from the top elite, Jeff Bezos. Sometimes people at the bottom, sometimes a dude that just got out of jail. I've been in Florida. I was in Miami, Florida on I think it was the SkyTrain, and a dude's there with a clear bag. You know what a clear bag means? He just got out of jail. Clear bag and no laces in his shoes. And he comes up to me, he asks me for change, give him some change. And he started chatting, and he taught me a few things, right? And you kick back some wisdom to him because he had a domestic issue with his girlfriend. I said, look, it's not worth it. Like, make sure you don't put hands on your girl. Don't end up back in jail. Like, just, try to do better. I want people to do better. I don't care what race you are. I want you to do better. And if you can get something out of my videos where I'm breaking down, maybe you had problems with police in the past. There are a lot of white people that have problems with police too. This is not a racial thing. Police be beating down white people all the time. So there's something that everyone can get something out of it, right? So that's why I come up here. But anyway, so we're gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. Kick, what's up? Twitch, what's up? If you just joined, like I said, rewind that, play that back. Good stuff, good content. We're gonna be back. We're gonna do some more lives. I've been loafing, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to CZ. CZ, your boy. Shout out. Have a good night. Catch you on the next one. Peace.